How we doing, Uncut Squad? America, how we doing? One time for the Uncut Squad. Y'all already know. It's the man that you hate, hate to love. AKA, it's your boy, Mr. Uncut. Grinding, y'all. All right. Man, I'm gonna wait for some more people to come up in here, man, but I need to talk about I need to talk about the Christmas parade massacre. I need to talk about this unhinged crazy brother. We need to talk about it. We need to talk about it. But this is crazy, man. It makes no sense at all, boy. No sense. Boy, you should have never got rid of this, boy. But screw it. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it. Salute, salute. Salute to that one in the building. Salute to whoever in the building right now. Salute, salute. Y'all know what we do, man. We bench press that like button when we come in here, man. We bench press that thing. Bench press that like button when you come in here, please. So we got to talk about this crazy brother, man. I've been following this case a lot too, y'all, because I'm not gonna lie. I found the brother to be very entertaining. Case was very. If you miss this trial, you really miss like a once in a lifetime. I never knew court could be that entertaining. I just never knew it. Now he got me wanting to watch court TV all the time. I'm telling you, he was crazy as hell, ape shit crazy. Hey, but listen though, dude is entertaining as hell, man. He was really trying to stall his way out, y'all. He was trying to, what's the word I'm looking for? Procrastinate a little bit. You know, to buy himself some time. When you kill 6 of them and they're not talking a death penalty, bro, it's like playing football. You take what the defense give you, bro. You real talk. You take what the defense give you. Real talk. Because you lucky they didn't have the death penalty on the table. And this is Milwaukee. This is Milwaukee. They didn't give Dahmer the death penalty either. So they're good. This is I'm trying to understand, how are you standing up in these people's courtroom? First off, you gave the judge hell, so I can't believe I'm going to say this. But shouts out to the judge.
What? Very well.
Okay. She did very well. Okay, what's her name? Honorable Jennifer Doro, something like that. Okay. Hats off. I can't believe I'm saying that, but fair is fair, man. Hats off. One time for the judge, y'all. One time for the judge. Okay. So, this brother, to me, the funniest segment is when this brother decided that he was just going to sit here and eyeball this judge, y'all. It's like his eyeballs grew veins, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't, it's like they was bulging out of his head, like, oh my God, bro. It's like the back of his eyes grew muscles. So the front of his eyes, they had no choice but to start popping out. Like you doing the cartoons when I don't know. It was just crazy, man. Like he just sat there. He never even blinked, man.
But what did he get out of intimidating her? He did intimidate her because she did say she was afraid. She was scared. But what did he get out of that and why?
That is true. I think. Pull your microphone to you. But I think it was just to be entertaining. I think, okay, I said in my video yesterday, this guy was either racist or this guy hated females or he was I'm telling you, just something. I believe this guy hated white women. he gave them white women hell in that courtroom. He didn't give the white man hell at all. He didn't give them hell. Boy, when she messed around and read them charges about that sexual offender, oh my goodness. Oh my God. I thought dude was gonna blow a gasket. I was afraid for them in the courtroom. And I really want to know why this brother kept trying to get these ankle shockers off. he wanted to go after somebody in that courtroom.
He wanted to show his behind.
Yeah, he wanted to go there. Y'all, this brother is a little unhinged, y'all. While I'm clowning the brother, I do how he say, for the record, I do want to put on. I just want to say for the record, that brother was very intelligent though, but brother, you're trying to use the Sovereignty Act when this sovereignty only applies to civil cases, yo. You can't pull this off criminally because you did it. And this is what I say about religion. You can't go in there and say, oh, the devil made me do it. Nah, they ain't sentencing Satan. They sentencing your dumb ass. You know what I'm saying? So now is the wrong time to even try to play that game and hide behind that, because you can't face who you are in the mirror. And that's what I got from that. And do you notice that he never corrected the judge? Every time the judge called him Mr. Brooks, he never, ever, ever corrected the judge.
I don't know what his issue was. I can't pick that. Was he just crazy? What was it? I don't.
You have to be crazy. If you are already out on $1,000 bond, and if you're out on bond pending charges already, you can't get into any more trouble. And you get into more trouble, you hit your baby mama in the eye, swell her eye up to where she had an eye growing on top of her eye. All right. And it was blacker than Wesley Snipes and Whoopi Goldberg put together. It's like Whoopi Goldberg and Wesley came together and had a baby, y'all. That's how black her eye was. Okay. And then I'm just saying, y'all, I'm doing my job. I'm commentating. This is journalism. I'm just saying. And then you run her legs over. They say she had car marks over her legs. I'm going to let that one marinate. And then you ask her to come to court. After she testified on behalf of the state, now you want her to come to court. And you tell her you're going to marry her?
No, you told. I thought it was, which is one of his charges. He told her if she married him, for her not to go to court, and then he will marry her.
Oh, so that was one of his charges.
That's one of his charges. What is it?
That was one of the. That was it. One of the 76. One of the 76. And he's correcting the objection. I have 76 charges, not 77. Are you serious right now?
They should have hit him with 77 the way he acted in that courtroom.
He kept displaying signs of intelligence, which is why she kept allowing him the opportunity time and time again to continuously represent himself. Had he showed any incompetence, had he showed that he just could not comprehend, they would have had to step in and give him legal representation. But they already knew he was batshit crazy, so why let this man represent himself? He already knew he was never going to see that.
That was his right. They can't take that right away. Right off bat, they can't do that.
Listen, boy, that was an entertaining. Boy, listen. Y'all see how quick they returned with the verdict, right? Y'all see how quick they came. Did y'all notice they did not have to march and protest and make T-shirts and stuff? They didn't have to go get Ben Crump, y'all. They didn't have to go get Ben Crump for justice. For the record, I just want that on the record. I want that on the record. All right, I just want that on the record. They did not have to march. For the record, they did not have to go get Ben Crump. For the record, they did not. Hey, they had to do that. They had to do none of that and make no T-shirts, no nothing.
But they wouldn't have to do that. But he messed it all up for himself from the beginning. And wasn't he out on bond from charges from her?
Yes.
That same baby mama.
The same baby mama. The same baby mama. Come on,
Something
man.
about statutory.
Right. They're saying that she was underage when he first.
That's when he got onto that male lawyer when he said something about, well, let's get it clear about her being underage when they first got together. And he got on and he's like, let us no, you're not looking at the fact that she lied and she told me she was 18.
Right. Which people do get cased up like that every day. But still. And still. Well, you was batshit crazy. Like, man, the dude built a port out of the boxes and still went to yelling antics. And you gonna step in the courtroom. Now, this ain't no, I'm sorry that his mom is receiving hate mail. I'm sorry that his kids can't go to school without being picked on. But, you know,
He should have thought about that before he did what he did.
Right. Now, you're sitting here telling the jury to have a heart and to open your hearts, open your mind. You're talking about your daughter. You're talking about a newborn son you hadn't even saw yet. But you're saying this to the families of the people who you robbed of their children, of their loved ones. So I'm thinking the whole time, do you think they give a damn?
Maybe they would have believed that the car was malfunctioned, the recall or whatever on the car. Maybe they would have believed that if you would not have ran over the baby mama before this happened.
Right, because that was proof right there. Like, you ran over your baby mama. They say she had car tire marks on her legs. So you ran over your baby mama. That was the killer. That was the killer to it all. You ran over your baby mama. So you can't. That's like saying. That's like saying, if you let me go, I won't run. And then they trust you and they let you go and you run. And they catch you again and you say, look, man, I know I said last time, if you let me go, I won't run. But I really mean it this time, man. I learned my lesson, man. Y'all gonna catch me. If you let me go, I won't run. Boy, if you let that mother sucker go, you're a fool, boy. So, meaning, if you already showed them that you have used a car for a weapon previously on the mother of your child, then you can't say this was an accident or a malfunctioning throttle body on this SUV.
Was it a malfunction the first time? A recall? And if it was the recall the first time, why were you still driving?
Right, and it was registered to his mother, so his mother wouldn't have got that notice.
You had to get down the road up further. Why would you down the road with
I really think God was racist. I really think, dude. Usually I defend my brothers and I be like, we can't be racist. We have a racial awareness. Y'all, I really believe that dude was racist, boy. If he's not, boy, listen, put him back on him. I got some questions I want to ask him. Put him back in the. Did he? Man, I need this brother to testify. This was crazy. He was a very entertaining trial. Everyone expected him to get time, so it came out exactly how it's supposed to come out. But if y'all missed this, man, just go back to the highlights because these are the things you thought you would see on TV or World Star Hip Hop, y'all. This guy, he left nothing on the table. He was happy. He was sad. He was apologetic. He was bipolar. He was professional and observant. Then he was a tyrant and an idiot and a moron and an asshole. He was everything wrapped up into one, like one big ball of chewing gum.
He's a very intelligent man that displayed what his diagnosis really is. He went through every symptom of all of his diagnosis, everything he's diagnosed with.
All 27 personalities. He showed all 27. Listen, the state was talking about how they had to prepare for his antics day by day. They told us we weren't personally insulted. We were professionally insulted. You know, And man, listen, just hats off to that judge, man. I just hats off to that judge. She might retire after this and write a few books and really get rich because that man.
She's gonna really get recognized for this. She can write a few books. I don't think she's gonna retire.
She handled that. She handled that. She handled that, and she remained professional. She gave him every. The only thing I didn't agree with is when she kept telling him that you don't have unfeathered rights, because that's not true. If your rights are unfeathered, then how come they give a damn what happens to you when you're in prison? If you're not eating, if you're beaten, if you wind up dead, why do they launch those investigations? Why do they care if you have unfeathered rights? They shouldn't care.
Because you're under their custody.
Okay, but if they look at you as the piece of crap that you are, and your rights don't mean anything, and based on your conduct, she said that you can forfeit rights. So I don't agree with that aspect of things. I do believe that he exemplified lots. He brought lots of things to the forefront. He did exemplify lots of things that was wrong in the courtroom. So he stood up. And I was glad to see him say, no, stop playing these games. Don't play these games, or I didn't say that, or let's base this on fact, or how come they don't have the right to know? Because a jury should have the right to know all of their rights. All of their rights. I believe this was a very smart brother who was just angry and happened to be behind the steering wheel while angry. And this brother just passed out and snapped. Now, he was already trouble. I mean, his record tells us he was trouble. So I'm not saying he was a good guy. You know what I'm saying? I keep telling y'all he was ape shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? I keep telling y'all.
Treat it.
They can treat that?
They can do something with that.
What are they going to do? Time down and sedate them? Keep them asleep 23 hours a day?
No. I don't know. They claim they can do something with that.
Did you see the many different personalities he displayed? And he's very articulate. Very articulate. The brother can speak. He's very smart.
Most crazy people are very intelligent.
But they make asinine decisions. Such as this guy. They are trying to give him 6 life sentences. That's a life sentences per life that he took. He's lucky they're not trying to execute him.
And that's what I thought. That's what I was wondering, why he fired his attorneys to do it himself, take on the case himself, because he was trying to beat the death penalty. The death penalty. I thought he was trying to beat the death penalty, but he's just going to get life sentences anyways. You're going to get life sentences anyways. So he thought he was going to get beyond anything other than.
Exactly. I'm right there with you. I'm right there with you. I don't see how he thought he was going to. Listen, if this is all they were going to give you for what you did, you came out like a champ. You just got to live this thing out and hope you survive. And
he should just got himself killed or something if he didn't want to go through all of that. Because what did he think? He could have counted that on his. He could have counted that right there and then to know how many people was down and how many people was killed and what you did. He should have known, especially you already on probation. So he should have already known that he was going down either way around.
And already out on bond. If y'all are just coming in the building, we're discussing ape shit crazy Darrell Brooks, aka the Christmas Parade Massacre, out of Waukesha. Yeah, out of Waukesha, y'all gonna come in here like Waukesha. It's not Waukesha, it's Waukesha. Okay, it's Waukesha. Y'all almost made me say it. Y'all almost got it. But the things that he was when he argued with her about, I guess she wanted him to go back and put on his suit, the street clothes, and he was like, "This is a highly profiled, highly televised case, so everyone knows I'm incarcerated. The jurors know I'm incarcerated. Why do I have to put on street clothes, basically, when I'm going to be wearing these type of clothes the rest of my life anyways?" Let them see me for who I am, what I am. You know,
This wasn't anything different from what she probably, if she's a mother or something, she probably handled day by day with her children. He just going chance to move, chance to make an excuse after excuse. What he know he did wrong that he's not going to get out.
and he
That's
just
all that was. That was a tantrum of him not wanting to put on the suit. You should want to look good, Joe. Put on the suit and look good for your last time being out.
and you deserve everything you get. Let's make no mistake about it. Although, for the record, I do want to reiterate: did y'all notice they did not have to march, put on no T-shirts, or go get Ben Crump or Al Sharpton?
Hey, no.
I'm just saying. I want to put it on record.
But for the record, you see exactly why.
I'm saying so. It should work both ways. I'm just saying. But he was an idiot. He's an intelligent idiot. That's what he was. He's a very intelligent idiot. And then he's telling us, I ain't never been a killer. I've been a lot of things, but I've never been a murderer. I've never been a killer. Did you read your charges?
Meaning, again, in his defense, it was the malfunction of the recall of the car. So he's saying that he did not kill them on purpose. It was the malfunction of the recall of the car.
They say they tested the car. They tested the throttle body. They say the body of the car was beat up from the bodies. Most of the damage to the front of the car was from the bodies.
He objected that and said that it did hit a pole or something as well. They did not that it wasn't all of that from just bodies.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you where I think he would have had a case at had he not ran his baby mama over previously. Y'all, it was an entertaining case. If y'all wonder why we laughing,
I mean,
go back and look at.
We're not making fun. It's a tragic.
Thumbs up, y'all. Thumbs up
for all the families that was affected by it. So we're not making fun of that. It's just the simple fact of what did he think he was doing?
Right.
You taking on this case was going to do what?
Make a fool of yourself? And then you telling people, I don't know Darrell Brooks. I don't want to be associated with that person. I don't know who that person is, Your Honor, blah, blah, blah.
The same thing.
Wait, but you can't. You know why? You can't talk all of this sovereignty talk because sovereignty comes without a social security number. Sovereignty comes without a driver's license. You understand what I'm saying? Those people actually drive around without tags on their vehicles. They have special paperwork so that when they get pulled, here's what I present. I'm a sovereign human being. It's real.
So if they do have those things, do they just turn it back in, or they just don't use it? How does that work?
What do you mean?
You mean you said they don't have a social security number, so you're not saying that. I'm sure a lot of people are not being born sovereign. So do you just return the social security number, or you just don't use it?
You can return it
in the driver's license as well.
Yes.
So that means
you can drop everything.
So you're just out here. You just out here because you're not.
You just out here. You living off the land. You're living off the land. You don't become a public entity until you sign your name up for something government-wise. You sign up for welfare, food stamps, driver's license, social security number, anything that the government has to furnish to you. You've now become a public entity. You know why? Because they tax you when you work. They make money off of everything you do, right down to child support. They can make money off of it. That's why lots of times, to explain to y'all what I'm talking about, lots of times to anyone who's ever been on child support, or if you get a ticket in the mail, look at your driver's license. Okay, I'm finna explain sovereignty. Okay, look at your driver's license. If you notice your name is written in all capital letters, and you don't spell your name like that, do you? But Walmart spell their name like that, don't they? Huh? Y'all follow me? Motel 6 spell their name that way, right? All capitals. Have you ever seen a department store spell their name with lowercase letters? So they're looking at you as not as a human being. They're looking at you as an entity, a department. So yeah, you have to basically fight for sovereignty to let them know I'm a real working, breathing human being. Like I put my pants on one leg at a time, and I take bathroom breaks. I'm not a robot. I'm not Walmart. I'm a real human being. And that's the point he was trying to make.
But did you see the state attorney when she went to do her closing argument? How she showed the picture of his driver's license, and she says yes, and his name is in all caps. So she made sure she said that.
That's why. And see, I just explained that to you, and I used that for an example. That's why they're looking at you as a commerce, a piece of business. I can make money off this individual. If y'all are just coming in, y'all please, you know what I'm saying? Bench press that like button, y'all. And hit that subscribe button. We working, we grinding, y'all. We got Mrs. Uncut in here commentating and stuff. We talking about this crazy ass, smart ass, dumb ass, intelligent ass, asinine ass. Waukesha Christmas Massacre Parade Day Killer, man. Like, dude is really...
We all know the most intelligent was the most craziest.
And you gonna tell them to open up their heart? You done killed an 8-year-old little boy, courtroom full of white people. What was this, an all-white parade? Was the KKK coming through after them or something? It was an all-white, there was no black people at this parade? Or did all the black people just get the hell out the way? What's the difference? I could not. It was very entertaining. I'm not gonna lie. Do have me rolling.
Waukesha doesn't sound like a place I want to be.
I don't want to be there. I wouldn't be there because it's Milwaukee, and we know how they handled the Jeffrey Dahmer case. It's Milwaukee. But in all seriousness, we saw how the system are trying to put away one of ours. But right now, I did a story earlier about little Jaheim McMillan, all right, out of Gulfport, Mississippi, where he was shot in the head, point blank range by police who lied and said that this brother had a weapon, and he didn't. And now we're fighting for justice. They really had to go get Ben Crump. They really had to go get Al Sharpton. So I'm saying be fair all the way around the board. I'm telling you, if I can get on here and talk bad about Casserole, Peyton Gentron, and Dylan Roof and the rest of it, then I'm gonna talk bad about what's his say his name, that Darrell Brooks. Darrell. I'm gonna talk bad about him too. The stupid smart killer. I'm gonna talk about him too. See, I'm fair. I call this down the line. I'm fair. I don't care what color you are. You don't deserve to die, and your life is worth something, regardless of your nationality. You know why? Because we make up America. I feel like that deserves a cloud. What was the creepiest part of this trial to you? What was the part that stood out to you the most?
Him staring. I would say that's the creepiest part. I don't understand. The most puzzling part was when he was saying that basically there was no one there to be represented. Like are you saying that the dead is not there, so there's no one there? Like the state can't represent the dead? Like what?
That was insulting, but again, he was playing on sovereignty. So he had a point, even though it sounded insulting. He said it as if, okay, show me someone here that can press charges on me. Show me someone here that's hurt. And they couldn't. And he also said, show me the state. And they couldn't. They said, we have 3 representatives here from the state. And then he was like, okay, well, you use the term representative. I said the state. The state is a building. You see what I'm saying? So a building, a dwelling, cannot file charges or a complaint on a living, breathing human being. A building isn't sovereign. That's a company. It takes humans to make that work. You understand what I'm saying? Walmart makes no money if they don't hire anybody. So, but don't look at me like I'm Walmart, because I'm me. So he's saying, okay, there's no way a building should be able to press charges on me. But see, he had the right game, but you can't say that in a criminal trial. It just doesn't work. Civilly, you had them all day. She would have closed the court down the minute you asked her to repeat her oath. I know because I've done it right there in Manatee County. They would shut the courtroom down, telling you can't come back. You have to get a whole nother representative. Am I lying? I've been through it, y'all. If you ain't never been banned from child support, you are looking at a man that has. I was trespassed from child support. They didn't want to meet with me no more. I went in there with the same talk, y'all. But you got to do this civilly. And you got to make them tired of it. By him displaying all of these antics, all of these different behaviors, no one made a recommendation for mental health. Mental health never came up. And we saw mental health at its best. We saw mental health at work. I'm not going to say he was insane because I want him to suffer for what he did. You understand what I'm saying? I want him to think about every life that he took. Think about all 6 lives and think about all 60 people you injured. Think about running your baby mama over. Think about making her a willy lump when you hit her in the eye. Think about all of this. You understand what I'm saying? But we saw mental health at its finest. Little white boy gonna shoot up in school because he done found his parents' gun, and it's mental health. Okay, the guy ain't from Oxford, Michigan. The little kid from Oxford, Michigan, a minor, that shot up the school in Michigan, whose parents helped him and went on a run. Watch, they're gonna give this guy mental health. Watch, you're gonna hear mental health, mental health, mental health, mental health, mental health. This wasn't mental health we saw.
But I thought they tried to deem him as insane, and that's when
he didn't prove it. What more did they need to see?
Well, you can't be deemed insane and represent yourself, can you?
He just did. I mean, he wasn't deemed insane, but you can tell he was, I don't want to say slightly off his rocker. He was way off his rocker. When he wanted to be, he would check in and check out. Now you can tell he's smart, but you can tell he's had a problem controlling himself and adhering to authority his whole entire life. And now you want to hide behind the Bible too. You said that you are happy and at peace with God about what has, how?
You got to start. He's got to start repenting.
Are you crying? Do I see tears in your eyes? Are you standing up in this courtroom crying? Are you crying? You're talking about your rights when you done robbed 6 people out of their rights. If they were alive right now, they'd be talking about their rights. But they can't because they're not here. And you made a mockery of that. So, Darrell Brooks, whatever you want to be called, Christmas Day Massacre, you got exactly what was coming to you. And you're telling people to have a heart. Open your mind. I'm talking from the heart.
So he didn't want to answer from his name. So what was his name? Or did he just not want to answer to the entity?
Because that name was attached to a corporate world. That's the name on his driver's license. That's not a name you're going to answer to. You give that name back when you give your paperwork back.
So what was they supposed to call him?
Darrell X. Darrell X. I guess that's what he's going to be called, y'all. Oh, no. Why don't we call him and kill him? Why don't we call him the Christmas Parade Day Massacre? Wow. Can we get those thumbs up, y'all? Thumbs up, thumbs up. Hey, the comments are wrong, man. If y'all looked at that trial, man, I want to hear what y'all thought about that trial. That trial was it was very entertaining, and I'm not laughing at the expense of the individuals whose lives were lost. I'm just laughing because they actually let this guy display this type of behavior on nationwide news, and no one said anything about his mental health. They let this guy represent himself.
They had to.
I can understand the first couple of days, even the first week, letting him represent himself. How you gonna represent yourself when they constantly they kicking you out the courtroom?
You representing from the other courtroom.
Now you got to go in the other courtroom with headphones, a monitor, and a sign that say objection. And you got to stand there in front of the camera with your objection sign and keep waving your hands like this. And then you're going to build a little port out of all the boxes that you know your ass can't go through and understand. And you just going to keep piling them up. We're going to argue subject matter jurisdiction. What did the district attorney say? Listen. Within 30 seconds, he's gonna blurt it out. So I don't trust it.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna ruin it for the jury. Mm-hmm.
They came back quick, y'all. That was 150 pieces of paperwork a piece for each juror. They came back quick, y'all.
They was ready to go home. They weren't gonna continue to play with him. They was ready to go home.
I don't.
That poor judge. They want to get that judge out of there.
Listen, and I gotta give a shout out to that judge. Y'all, okay. I got to say this. Tomorrow's my anniversary, but I'm still gonna say that judge was kind of hot. that judge was kind of hot. I could imagine her outside of her what you call the thing they were the what they call the little. The road, that's what they call it. Oh, it's just simple. The road. I thought it had a technical name. You know what I'm saying? I thought it had a technical name. But she just seemed like at home she's probably like the coolest mom or the coolest aunt. But this is just a job.
What I'm telling you, that she handled it like she's just handling a 2-year-old who's throwing tantrums and trying to get their way on everything they want.
So
what he was doing.
I give her the utmost respect for that. You know, one more time for that judge, y'all. One more time. But that damn, well, I don't know what to call him because he didn't want to answer the D Brooks. He didn't want to answer the Darrell Brooks. So I'm just calling him Dummy. Hey, that dummy was entertaining though. I said that dummy was entertaining.
I really wonder because he said he was not making a mockery. He was not. It was not a joke. He was not taking this a joke. It was his life that was in jeopardy. Blah blah blah. But I'm like, what was the purpose? Was it to prolong the hearing?
I think so because okay, I'm gonna give him credit when he says something about constantly blowing the horn, and other people agreed that they heard the horn going as well.
But a lot of them said that they hear horn.
But why didn't you have your emergency lights on too? If that vehicle had malfunctioned, other than blowing a horn, what is the most simple, standard, traditional way to let someone know your automobile isn't functioning correctly?
If that automobile just malfunctioned when you accidentally, quote unquote,
decided to run over white people,
ran over your baby mama, why are you still driving this automobile that's not functioning correctly?
I apologize. I called this man racist. I apologize, y'all. You know, that's me and my thoughts. I call this man racist. Not only did he run over white people, he ran over a black one too. I'm just saying, I done called this man racist. I apologize. I am so sorry. I am just so sorry. I should not have ever. I just should not have never, ever. I need to really think before I speak. Because he ain't racist. He's very diverse. He run over black people and white people. I'm just saying. He got exactly what he deserved for running over people, though. He got exactly what he deserved.
He ain't got it yet.
Oh, he gonna get it. He better click up with the right Muslims, boy. He better turn Muslim real quick, boy. He better He better link up with somebody.
I told you, you're already getting a start at it. He's already talking about what the Bible's saying on that, so he getting a start at it.
Yo, he I remember he was talking to the first two sheriffs that was there, the first two policemen, and the brother was slick. He was asking them, I heard the police say, well, I ended up on the driver's side of the car and I could see clearly through the window. And he was like, so you can give a description of him. He's like, what's your description? He goes, he's a light-skinned black male with a beard. He goes, that's it? He goes, yeah. He goes, can you describe his hair or what colors he was wearing? He goes, no. He says, so you just described basically any light-skinned black male. Like, he had him. He had him.
He made very violent points.
He really did, but he just couldn't hold it together. Like, I really believe had this brother been on some type of medication and to where he was able to suppress these manic episodes he was having, I really believe he would have displayed like.
Then this will never happen.
Okay, we can say that too.
What you don't?
We can. Okay. You know what? Hey. Tomorrow's our anniversary, y'all. Tomorrow's our anniversary. Happy anniversary, baby. I love you. Yeah. My baby here doing this commentating with me, you know what I'm saying? She got her own microphone. She just behind the scenes, y'all. She don't want to be in front of the camera. You know what I mean? But y'all really have to go back and look at this trial. It was very entertaining. I think he got exactly what he should have got.
Well, yeah.
Well, outside of them taking his life.
For that state of, I guess they don't do the death penalty.
They do.
So what happened? Why was that not an option?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm not wishing death on the young man, but I'm just 6 people.
I wish death on George Zimmerman. So I mean, hell, like I say, I got to be fair about this. I got to be fair. You want to take a vote? How many people want to see George Zimmerman alive? How many people feel like George Zimmerman should have been dead? Exactly. We just got to be fair all the way around. But you know what? It's been a real one, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming through. Y'all stay real. Y'all stay woke. Y'all stay uncut. Wait. Before I do this, y'all look both ways before crossing any down street or attending. Christmas is coming up. Thanksgiving too. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna have parades. And where there's one Darrell Brooks or Darrell Brooks or whatever the hell he want to be addressed as, there could possibly be another one. I'm just saying, pay attention to all 2008, 2009, 2010 red Ford Escapes. I'm just saying, just really be vigilant. I'm making a joke.
We really got to, because we can't go anywhere anymore.
We can't because they shooting up things. You got people running you over.
The grocery store, the church. Where else can you go? Where are you going to be safe?
Big bro say stay alert. We have to. We have to stay alert. This big bro, did you get a chance to look at any of that trial? Any of those highlights? Like, I was happy. Before I close this out, I'm going to say this. Okay. I was glad to see him reveal all the racist antics, the fictitious fabricating, you know what I'm saying, stories that they tell, the lies, how they mix things. I was glad to see him put that on Front Street. I was glad to see him give it to the state verbally. I was glad to see him give it to a judge verbally. I was glad to see that. I was more than happy to see that. But you killed 6 people. You killed 6 people. And if they ever treated, I don't use this word, y'all, I'm going to use this word right now. If they ever treated a Negro nice in America, boy, Nat Turner wish he could have been treated like that after he did what he did. They were so nice and patient with you.
He actually had a trial.
He actually had a trial. Little Emmett Till wish he could have had a trial. No disrespect intended. Dick Rawlins. Y'all like, oh, who's Dick Rawlins? Y'all don't do y'all math. The real Cynthia says she support Darrell. The real Cynthia, may I ask you why you support Darrell or Darrell? This is good. This is about to get good. It was not first degree, not intent involved, no intent involved.
What happened?
Yeah, can you elaborate some more?
So you believe his story as him saying that the recall of the car and the car malfunction?
Please subscribe, Cynthia. Please subscribe. Please subscribe and hit that like button. This is about to get good. We need to have you around. We need to have you around, y'all. Salute to those who are just coming in the building. Salute, y'all. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button. Jump in on this conversation. Cynthia, can you elaborate on that? Can you tell me how you don't think he had intent? Because the intent was from him running his baby mama over previously with the same vehicle. That showed intent. I don't believe the recall, but I believe he was fleeing police from the assault with girlfriend. Parade was in his way. True, but...
Sorry, the parade. Sorry, we having a parade in your way. Sorry that we was in your way, on your way, trying to get away from the police. I'm sorry. Just sorry that we interfered with you fleeing the police. No. That's intent, because if he killed anybody, he was going to get charged with that because you should not have been fleeing the police.
She does say she agreed that it was reckless, though. She does say it was reckless, but I'm going to tell you why it was intent. Because he never stopped. He never did a U-turn. He never stopped. You kept going and you picked up speeds. Some people say when they first encountered him, he was going 2 to 5 miles per hour. I heard officers testify to that. And then there was other people saying he had reached speeds of 25 to 40 miles per hour. The bottom line is you never stopped. You kept looking straight. Sure, you were blowing a horn. Sure, but how do we know the horn didn't malfunction?
You should have just stopped and got out and ran or something. Either way it goes, you was going to get called. Either way it goes, it's going to get to the same point.
Hey, Cynthia, we all, but I think he panicked. Okay, listen.
Understandable.
I feel you, Cynthia. The real Cynthia.
Understandable.
Okay, this is the real Cynthia. I'm going to look up her page. I believe she's got a page. Hey, the real Cynthia. Let's be honest. You know, we all brothers and sisters up in here. No judgment attached, all right? You know what I'm saying? You know how black people are when we get together. We talk our talk, you know what I mean? So can you really tell me why I won't read it so that I don't put it out, but can you really tell me why you support him? Why do you really support him? I mean, I would love to sit here and say I support him just because he's a brother. But that went out the window when you made woke look bad. And here's my thing about this. Do you remember when Netflix displayed this whole what can we call it? The story of Jeffrey Dahmer? Okay. And when Netflix put that LBGTQ tag on that,
it was the worst thing ever.
It was the worst thing.
Associate that with LBG.
And what did the LBGT community do? What did they do? They ranted and raved till Netflix had to go back and take that rating. I think the system is stacked against people like him. I can agree to that if we're talking in terms of mental health. Because we saw mental health on display. But I'm going to finish this thought real quick. Cynthia, you stay here because I like how you think, though. You stay here. I hope you've pressed that subscribe button. You've got a good mind on you. I'm going to stay here for a minute. Like, they didn't want Jeffrey Dahmer attached to the LGBTQ community because it made them look like murderers and it made them look like racists. Okay? Now, in the woke community, in the conscious community, we now have this conscious brother who's a murderer and basically like batshit crazy attached to woke. But we can't go and detach ourselves from woke. You know, so this is just a woke brother who made a bad decision. Is how we should be looking at this. Somebody talk to me.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. But looking at the other way, he's out on bond. Maybe the system needs to figure out something different with how they figuring out these bonds. Maybe he should not have been out on bond, and maybe these people would have been alive.
You know, we covered that with the whole was it Eliza Fletcher.
Mhm.
And there was another instance we covered that too, where the system just keep letting people out early, and
Maybe if you're going to let these people out, maybe if you're going to give them a bond, you're going to let them out early for whatever they're doing. Maybe you should actually keep a hold on them, make sure that they're either taking their meds if it's dealing with mental health, what this most likely is, and they're actually getting some type of psychiatrist help, some talking to somebody or doing something. You should be keeping some type of hold on these people.
Cynthia, did you see mental health? Big Bro Arnell, did you see mental health? I mean, what did we see in display? What did we see? What did we see? Because we could sit here all day and say this brother was entertaining, but we know exactly what we were looking at.
Yeah, we know it was mental health at its best.
Yeah, he clearly has some mental health. Exactly. One time for Sister Cynthia, y'all. I agree. I agree. But see, like I say, they won't address these things with us. I don't know if you was here when I kept emphasizing how they didn't have to march. They didn't have to go get Ben Crump, Al Sharpton, or make t-shirts. Okay, they got instant justice because everyone in the courtroom looks like the individuals he killed. And he, standing in that courtroom, looked like the individuals they've always been opposed to. Y'all better hear me. Y'all better hear me. I said earlier, Emmett Till wished he could have had a trial. And this brother was a victim of a lie. And she's still living to this day. She's still alive. She's still alive. Dick Rawlin. I mentioned his name. Y'all know who he is? Black Wall Street. He was the brother that was lied on by Sarah Page. This is how deep I go with this, y'all. I call names. I do my research. They wish they could have had a fair trial. Can we get that thumbs up, y'all? Let's bench press that thumbs up. Let's do some leg extensions, y'all. Let's put that thumbs up button in the headlock. We working over here. Our anniversary tomorrow, y'all. Can we get a thumbs up for our anniversary? Talk to him, baby.
Yes, it is our anniversary. I've been dealing with this man for a very long time.
And it's going to be even longer, y'all. Even longer. Because this is what we do. This is what we do. I said this is what we do.
One time.
One time. One time. Yeah. One time. This brother was lucky that maybe he was lucky he was where he was, because I can't imagine him being treated like he was treated so nice. He wasn't treated like an inmate until she yelled defendant, and that pissed him off.
Oh, that's the last thing she should have done.
That pissed him off, and she did it intentionally.
Yes, she did.
She did it intentionally, but when she yelled defendant, oh, that was it. She was taking a stab at him. She was taking a stab at him. The brother, oh my God.
But that again is what they do. They poke.
Kick you when you down.
They poke to make you have outbursts, and that's what that was, to make him have an outburst in there, to make him look more crazier than he already looking.
Now, I think he was dealing with a lot of pressure. He didn't know exactly what he was signing up for when he dismissed his counsel. Obviously. You know what I'm saying? And he don't know all these terms, and this brother's going to go down the line to every single objection. Until he found one that fits. But I did think that it was unfair that every time he objected to something, the only time she agreed with him is when he would say objection, leading the witness. You know what I'm saying? That's leading the witness. That's the only time she would agree with him. Any other time, she was like, well, this isn't important, that isn't important. It really is. It really is. I don't know what's gonna happen here.
What do you mean? You don't know
The monkey shines was real. What's the monkey shines? What's the monkey shines?
Is that somebody trying to be funny?
Moderators, get ready, moderators. What's the monkey shines? I'm gonna give you a chance. What's the monkey shines? I want to give everybody a chance. Well, what is the monkey shines? The monkey shines was real. What is the monkey shines? Because we had a black man on trial here using the term monkey. Oh, I hope you didn't just exit. I hope you man enough or Neanderthal enough to come back across the screen with something else. I really hope you are. Now, it's funny. Now, we were calling this thing down the middle. We could have been in here clowning. We could have been talking about how racist the system is. But we
because we all agree. We agree with him, yes.
But you want to come in here with the BS though. So you in the right place. Please stick around. You in the right place. I hope you say something else. What is the monkey shines?
Anyways.
Is it anything different from the Neanderthal pox? What is the monkey shines? He's like the monkey shines is real. You see what I mean?
But again, we all in agreement that this was just not right. I mean, we don't know exactly what happened.
See, now I don't feel that way. Now I feel like the butthole who made that comment about monkey shines. I feel like he should have been at the Christmas parade massacre. I feel like he should have been right in front of this crazy guy's car. I'm not saying the 6 that died. Bring back those 6 and take this 1. That's what I'm saying. Bring back those 6, because those 6 deserve to be here. But this 1 that says some of these monkey shines, they're not getting to me. I'm actually being funny. And thank you for saying I've been fair in my commentary. I hope you subscribe as well. Thank you. But people don't know how hard it is to really stay. Like, there's so much going on in the world. I could have easily went left with this commentary. Thank you so much, Taco. One time for Taco, y'all. It's hard doing this job because there's so many things going on in the world that are racist to where we can easily change this narrative. So to get on here and say that, hey, this guy was wrong, he deserved everything. Okay, he was wrong, but I'm not gonna lie like he wasn't entertaining. Is that fair?
The courtroom antics or whatever it was, yes, it was entertaining.
I thought
we all do agree that he was just up there with the entertainment, but at the end of the day, why we got to start? Why we got to do that? Why do we got to? We all know what it is. It is what it is.
Right, and you're telling the judge, you're basically telling the judge about your life and this is my life up here. Don't play games with my life. But you took 6 people and 60 that you hurt and 6 that you killed. You took their lives for granted.
So that's a lot of lives affected just from you fleeing from the police or from whatever you had no business doing in the first place.
To care about 1, I would have threw his ass under the same bus. They was light on him. They were very light on him. Do you know how many black men in America? Muhammad Ali wish he could have had that kind of trial when he didn't want to go to the Vietnam War. Real talk. Brittany Griner wish she could have had that trial in Russia. Hell y'all talking about? So they was very lenient. I'm the first one to get on here and talk about America with 3 Ks and how racist America is and this and that. But y'all, that judge was so... Yo, shout out to that judge, man. Like, one time, that judge was just... She really did a remarkable job facing what she was facing with him. He was a ticking time bomb. Mm-hmm. He wanted those chakras off of his ankles because he wanted to go after somebody. Yeah. He was angry.
I seen in one channel or something, I just went by, it said something about he said that one of the jurors flicked him off. We missed that one.
One of the jurors flicked them off?
That's what he said, and they had to remove him from the courtroom.
Wow. Mm-hmm. But see, those jurors are vetted. They're not supposed to know anything about this. But of course they're going to pretend not to know anything about it to handle this case.
Just to be in there.
Right. Just to be a part of this case. Okay, who was the little girl that was killed around here back? Carla Bruscia? Mm-hmm. Okay, now everybody in this area, we probably didn't know Carla Bruscia, but we know what this trash just did to this little baby. And we from Sarasota. And I was actually locked up with this brother. But my point is, I'm going to pretend like I don't know anything about this case either, so that I can make sure that this trash get his just dues. Exactly. You could put me in the jury. And I'm going to pretend like I don't know nothing about this case just to stick it to this punk for what he did to this baby. And that's why I stand with that. So I feel like, and this dude hit an 8-year-old kid. You're sitting here talking about your kids. You mowed down an 8-year-old child with your vehicle.
And someone's mom and someone's grandma. While you're talking about your mom getting hate mail, well, you should have known this is what's going to happen when you did something like this.
Boy, Nat Turner and Emmett Till, I keep saying that. Boy, they wish they could have got a trial like that, boy. They wish they could have got a fair trial like that. For real. They wish they could. That was, man, and then you're going to tell people, open your hearts, open your minds, and do what's right. They did what's right by not giving your ass a death penalty. Real talk. They're asking a life sentence for every life that you took. So you're looking at up to 6 life sentences. 6 life sentences because you couldn't hold it together after an argument with the mother of your child. And when they put him out there on that sex crime, being a registered sex offender, this brother lost it even more. He really wanted them ankle shockers off because he was going to go after that man from the state for mentioning that he wanted to tear into him. He wanted some smoke with him. He wanted some smoke. And he was like, did she tell you how old she was when I first met her? Okay, did you ask for some ID? You know what I'm saying? Did you ask for some ID?
So again, there was a lot of bad decisions made.
You're out on bond doing this. $1,000 bond. You're out on bond doing this. Your dumb ass just left jail a week or 2 ago. So come on, they just told you to roll it up a week or 2 ago. You ain't been out here that long. You done forgot you were just in jail getting 3 meals in a cot. So you couldn't hold it together. And then you're complaining because you don't get a bond. Do you deserve one? That's like saying the people you killed should have had a hospital bill. You know what I'm saying? How? Don't play games with my life. You play games with everybody else's life. You lucky they didn't rake your black ass across the coals. Everybody you killed resembled everybody in that courtroom that was against your black ass. Did that make any sense? It's not like you killed people who look like me, who look like him, who look like you, and well, they got to pretend to give a damn. No intent was proven. Actually, intent was proven. He didn't stop that damn car. That was intent. That car had functioning brakes. They said that car was looked at. The car was looked at. They had mechanics and shops look at the cars to make sure that the brakes was functioning. They tested the throttle body that he said should have malfunctioned. Okay, he honked the horn. Why didn't he turn on the emergency lights?
But a lot of them said they didn't even hear a horn.
No, I'm talking to is it Maria? Is it Maria?
I am as well. That's what I'm saying. The one that testified that actually got ran over and was able to testify about it. She said she never even heard a horn. She never even looked behind her.
Okay, we had 30 people in here. Can we get those likes up, y'all? Can we get those likes up? Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Let's get those likes up. Let's talk about this. I'm not saying anyone's right. I'm not saying anyone's wrong. The person that's wrong is the one behind bars. And some have testified they heard a horn. Yes, I heard that as well. So I'm with you on the horn. But what I'm saying is this. I agree with you on the horn. Okay, but what I'm saying is this: when you were having this argument with your baby mama and you ran her over and you hit her, was it malfunctioning then? Were you blowing a horn? Why did you turn on the road that was occupied by a parade? They had barricades in place. They had police officers working the traffic unit that day. So what was the intent? That's like going, the brakes worked. He parked it when he was. Exactly. Thank you, Taco. Thank you. One time. And that's where I'm going with this. So there was intent. Why didn't he turn on the hazard lights?
So what was he should have been charged with? Vehicle homicide,
vehicular manslaughter,
6 counts of vehicle manslaughter. That's what it should have been.
So Maria, what do you think he should have been charged with? I mean, let's talk. I want to pick everybody's mind on this one.
Because he threw himself for a loop once he did that to his baby mama, and then he turned around and did the same thing to all these people. I mean, we can't turn around and say that was a malfunction. If it wasn't a malfunction the first time, how's it a malfunction now? Right. And I'm not saying that, I think he raised some very good points. Like the jury should have been aware of the recall. They should have been aware of the possible malfunction and throttle body of the car. They should have been advised of their rights, what they can throw out if they don't like it or not. They should. I agree with that. But I have a hard time agreeing with him running down 6 people and killing them and injuring another 60. Exactly. And these people were in a parade with loud noise music. How could they hear someone on a horn? Exactly. And I'm going to always say, the first thing we do when your automobile is having an emergency, I don't care who you are. The first thing you do is slow down and put on your goddamn emergency lights. You put on your hazard lights. Because as soon as he turned onto the road and seen that there were numerous people there, why didn't he just stop? He should have been charged to jail without intent. Maria, explain, because maybe you work in this field. So I'm not disregarding what you're saying. I'm just asking you to elaborate. You know what I'm saying? And if he was honking a horn that says he saw objects in front, thank you, Elvira. Thank you. One time, Elvira said if he was honking a horn, that means he saw objects in front of him. Listen, I'd rather bear off and hit a tree, a fence, or a pole before I hit a human. I'm a vegetarian. I'm a vegan. I wouldn't even hit a damn dog. Because everything has the right to live and breathe. Y'all, we got 48 in the building, y'all. Can we hit that thumbs up, y'all? We got to talk about this. Can we hit that thumbs up, y'all? We working. Can we hit that subscribe button? Exactly. If he saw those people, then he should have stopped. Right there. Immediately, as he seen those people, he should have stopped. If I see a squirrel across the road, because I know my husband loves squirrels, I'm going to stop and let the squirrel cross the road. Why are you going to continue going for whatever reason? And if your intentions were to get away from the police, then you should have been charged with intent. Exactly. And I'm going to give it to y'all like this, y'all. I don't care what race it was, okay, that he killed. The fact is, you took 6 lives. He was upset. He was angry. And after he was afraid, he did commit the crime, but he did not set. Oh, run that back one more time, please. Run that back one more time. I try to read everybody's comments. Baby, if you can get to it before me and read it, go ahead. Let me get back to that comment. He was upset. He was angry. And after he was afraid, he did commit the crime, but he did not say to run over people as the shooting in high school. But he's still going to be charged for it. You intended to take a gun to this school. You intended to take this vehicle down this road where they were having a parade. That's intent. He didn't intend to turn off when he saw these people having a parade. And either way it goes, it's a life sentence. It don't matter if it was intent or not. There's 6 people and all them other people injured. So it doesn't matter if it was intent or not. It's not going to take away a life sentence because he didn't intend to. I think the only reason we're arguing intent right now is because the brother did show remorse towards the end. I think that's the only reason we can argue intent right now. It's because he did display remorse. We can tell that he was, but listen, this is a guy who snapped and acted upon
his emotions.
He probably blacked out.
Right, he blacked out.
Yeah.
And now he's regretting it.
Right.
He's regretting it. The reckless endangerment charges alone is over 1,000 years of consecutive sentences.
Exactly.
So it's okay because he was angry and couldn't control his emotions. No one said it was okay.
It's not okay.
He did not set out to kill people. Yes, of course, he's still going to be charged. Yes, his intent does matter. Listen to the court, not mercy, intentions. I'm trying to understand the importance of intentions. He cried for himself. One solved mystery. Hey, can we get y'all to hit that subscribe button? One solved mystery, especially you, because I can tell that we can have some conversations. I don't see how you can argue against intent. Because if you turn down this road and see it preoccupied with hundreds of human beings and you do not choose to deter, you intended to go down this road.
Did he not see any barricades or the police out? Anything that resembled that it was a parade going on that way for him not to go that way?
Now, maybe he was out of it and he didn't realize that they were having a parade. That I turned down a road that's preoccupied and preserved for a parade. Hey, yo, let's get them that like button up, please. Let's get that like button up. Hey, let's subscribe. Let's hit that like button, y'all. We doing this. I'm loving this conversation right now, y'all. After he hit the person and didn't stop after that was intent. That was intent. And I told you the intent came when he never stopped. He never stopped. Had he stopped, then we could be arguing it wasn't intentional because he stopped, or there's skid marks, brake marks in the road where he tried to stop this vehicle, or because he swerved and hit something else instead of hitting another human being. Some of these people in the chat are dense. You don't run people over because you're upset. That's craziness. The prosecution closing arguments address the intent issue you're raising. I get that, and I heard that. That's why you know I'm being verbatim. I'm not just on here running my mouth, y'all. I watched this. I was glued to the television, y'all. This was very compelling to me. Y'all, we got 76 in the building, y'all. Can we get the thumbs up? The light, y'all. The light, y'all. We doing this. Let's give ourselves some credit. Hit that like button. Let's handle this, y'all.
Exactly.
This is new media.
He wouldn't be where he was, because then it'll just be one person. Oops, I'm sorry. I wasn't intentionally going down there. He'll be charged with whatever he was going to be charged with.
Incognito 12,000. I like that. He avoided the cars, but didn't avoid the people.
Right.
I hope one time, Incognito, hit that subscribe button, buddy. Hit that subscribe button, buddy. Don't you walk out of here without hitting that subscribe button, because that was a woke ass comment. I like that observation. That was real. That was real. I want to get to this intent, y'all. Your lady said that he still needs to be charged. Yes, of course, he was scared, but he did not set out to kill. He still be able to parole. So did you not watch the trial when they said that he was out on bond when he did this?
Anyways, I'm out. Well, Maria, we respect y'all.
Yeah, Maria, we're not beating you up, Maria.
Trying to make you
we're conversating
about this.
It's a dialogue.
No, I don't. I feel like he would have been charged. I knew someone who hit somebody just going down the road, and they were just in the road. So
if he didn't have bad intentions, he would have stopped and pulled out of the parade route. Exactly. And Maria, no, we're not going after you, and I wouldn't let anyone go after you. I have moderators in my chat who would kick people out of here for trolling and going after people like that. I want to hear everyone's. I want to hear everyone's opinion.
We very much accept your
opinion. Yeah, definitely.
That's going to be on his side that really believe all
right,
this.
Because.
But at the end of the day, if I'm going down the road and I see a bunch of people down the road, I'm going to try to avoid going down that road. If I did not avoid going down that road or stop once I hit that first person, then I intended to do what I was doing.
Right. And that's what I see, because he is 40 years old and he did wrong, but at the same time, I'm not on his side. No, Maria, none of us are on his side. And you know what? There's a lot of good things to take away from this brother. I was giving him credit for really how smart he was, but he can't hold it together long enough. He can't. The brother is he's very intelligent.
Very, very intelligent.
But he has a problem with authority, and he has a problem with anger. That's what I'm saying. 110 people in the house, y'all. Can we get those likes up, y'all? Let YouTube know we working. I'm loving this live right now. 6 life sentences over 800 years. And they're, you know,
it shouldn't have been no parole from the first start.
Man,
they should have. That is why this mental
he was
health.
only worried for himself. Selfish acts. I have watched the trial from day one. I'm in Australia. Oh, we got Australia in the house one time. We got Australia in the house. Hey, y'all, these comments are starting to fly now. I can't read everything, so run them back, y'all. Run them back. 2 Chainz.
He
What's
has
up
a
with 2
woman.
Chainz?
Yes,
Uncut.
he did say it does seem like he did.
I'm not 2 Chainz. I'm Mr. Uncut. Oh, we got Hawaii in the house. And at the end of the day, life would be reincarnated back to... You know what? I agree with you, Diamond Boy. There's a lot of people. I'm going to put it to you like this. Brittany Griner is serving 9 years right now for weed. But one day it will happen to you or me, and I understand the problem was he did not admit that intention. What's going to happen to me? There go my day one. One time, Matt, they go Jizoka.
I do feel bad. I feel bad because there's a lot of lives. Las Vegas in the house.
Hey, One Solved Mystery said he don't think that he touched his brakes once. He was using his e-brake, maybe, with question marks. The Brittany Griner situation is so ridiculous. Oh, my God, infuriating. True. I don't feel bad for him one bit. I don't feel bad either. Actually, I feel good for the brother, and it kind of makes me feel better about the justice system a little bit because they could have put this brother away. They could have killed him.
I feel bad because this is, again, another mental health case going wrong. If we could get a hold of this mental health and see how we can help these people a little bit more, then maybe we could avoid all of this. We know he was in mental health. If they could have got him some help after he did the first thing and he was out on bond or whatever, then maybe we could have avoided this. But we continue in trying to negate the mental health, and we're not helping the mental health as much as we need to. And this is what's going to happen, and it's going to continue to happen.
I don't want to mispronounce your name. Can I just say Song? Jahai Song? I want to address your question about do I think Brittany knows she had the pen? I think she was packing quickly and forgot that she had the pen. But that doesn't erase the fact that she's in a whole nother country going through customs and they don't play that. You know, we're spoiled here in the United States. So a little marijuana, a little medical cannabis isn't going to hurt anyone here. But we're talking about Russia.
She was absolutely patient. That judge was absolutely patient. Like I said, she held on to like that. It was like a 2-year-old little boy just acting out.
She was very patient. Like, that's why I'm giving her the credit due. Hey, yo, 124 in the house, y'all. Can we get those likes up, y'all?
Thank you, guys.
And we loving y'all for this, man. We loving y'all. We got Australia in the house. We got a Hawaii in the house.
We are definitely spoiled because we got to understand. They probably just want to go through her stuff anyways just because she's a celebrity.
And now let's talk about, since we're on Brittany Griner right now, let's talk about how misleading the media has been with dealing with getting Brittany Griner back. The media will have you thinking that there is hope. Y'all, like I said, Paul Whelan, who's part of the Marine Corps, this guy has been there since 2016, 2018. He's still there. Hey, yo, I'm not going to block you, Maria. Welcome back. Come back every damn time. Hit that notification bell so you know.
Thank you. Come on back with us.
I think everybody that's in here, y'all thinking us. We thinking y'all.
We really value your opinion because we got to look at it different.
Thank you.
We might have been looking at it one way. We came and you was able to show us that there was a different way to look at it. So we really value your opinion. Everybody's
because at the end of the day, this is all just opinions. It's journalism. So no, ain't nobody finna shoot you down for how you feel. We're gonna take that in consideration and we're gonna talk about it and we're gonna work with it and we're gonna have a dialogue. That's what we do. See, this is how you change the world, by having a dialogue.
Wait, so someone brought up a good one. What if it was LeBron? Would it have been the same way? Would they handle it different? Would he went home now?
That's a good question.
There you go.
But I don't see LeBron doing that. LeBron paid millions of dollars to keep up with his body. I just, where his wifey, her voice is meant for radio or news. Okay. Wifey wanted to be off camera, y'all. It's our anniversary tomorrow, y'all. It's our anniversary. It's our anniversary, but wifey wanted to be off camera. Awesome. That's for our anniversary.
And yes, my heart does go out to all of the lives, because at least they still have their lives. So we got to look at that. We have 6 people who are gone, and their families are tragic.
No. Listen, Sherland, let's back up, Sherland Nazareth. I'm not saying the decision he made to be his own counsel was intelligent. I'm saying on a good day, when this brother is like, before he becomes unhinged, you can tell that he's an intelligent, smart individual. You can tell from the words he was using. You can tell from when he was having his good tones, when he was apologetic, when he was observant. The brother is smart. He's just not smart enough to hold it together and make good decisions. That's what I'm saying. I don't think it was smart of him to fire his counsel, and I don't think it was smart of them to actually let him represent himself.
Yeah. None of this was actually smart, but he was
right. He has grammar.
He was able to hold himself together. He was able to.
He was very well spoken.
Exactly.
Right. Exactly. He just couldn't see past his manic episodes. The minute things didn't go the way he wanted it to go, he lashed out.
Exactly, and that's what's been his problem from day one. Here again, like I said, a 2-year-old child.
And when things didn't go right with the argument with his baby mama, he lashed out with that vehicle. You know, I'm going to say he's smart, but he made a dumb decision. And yes, Maria, he does need meds. He does need meds. You know what I mean? But listen, we're humans. So none of us say that we've been perfect all of our lives. Can't none of us say that we've never had these type of episodes. Things happen in life that can cause these type of breakdowns. You can lose somebody that means the world to you. And it changes you.
Exactly.
It changes you.
I work around a lot of people that used to be homeless at one point of their lives, or have been on drugs or on alcohol addiction or something at one point of their lives. And I don't judge those people, because you never know where those people have been. You don't know what they've been through and what they're trying to handle or what they're trying to block out.
Right. Incognito, you got it. Einstein wouldn't have been able. Can we read that comment by Incognito, please? Can you read that? Because he just nailed it. Incognito 12,000. He just nailed it. Okay. Incognito 12,000 said, Einstein wouldn't have been able to represent himself. Lack of knowledge about the judicial process is what tanked Brooks, not intelligence. My sentiments exactly. I echo those sentiments. Yes, he needs anger management. Yes, he needs to be on some type of psych meds, whatever. You know what I mean? But we can't deny that the brother was smart. Did he do something asinine? Yes. We don't do asinine things. We're not going to sit here and totally throw this brother under the bus like we've been perfect our whole lives now. Because we've done some asinine things too. Maybe some things that we weren't even caught for. And I've been to prison. So I know what rehabilitation is like. I had to get 6 years off of me, y'all.
Exactly. It doesn't excuse his actions. It will never excuse his actions. That's why he's going to be charged either way it goes. Whether he intended or not, whether they charge him with intent or not, he's still going to go down for his actions.
It's Sabrina. I just want to say one thing, Sabrina. I understand what you mean about the brother wasn't crazy, but if you saw that stuff when his eyeballs were bulging out of his head while he was standing, that was crazy. That was a crazy ass stare right there. That was crazy. That stare, I've been practicing that stare ever since I seen him do it. I be all in the mirror trying. That was crazy. That was crazy.
And you're right, Rachel. He was run on pure emotions, and he got nothing but time to sit and think about it now.
You right, Sabrina. That was anger. But that was a crazy look, though. Can we call it an angry, crazy face? The brother had a 10-year rap sheet, $50K behind in child support. See, now we're not going to slander him in child support because anybody can get caught up in child support. That's what we're not going to do. That's personal. That's private. Let's talk about his character. We're not going to go in here and dig up everything on this person and demonize him. Anybody can be called up for child support.
But I did wonder what he was doing beforehand. I did wonder what type of life he was living.
I would love to know.
This started, because was he just out here?
I bet he has oppositional defiance disorder too.
Exactly.
Bella nailed it.
Exactly.
Can I yell grounds in here? Sorry, I had to. Hey, that's somebody who watched the trial right there. Objection, grounds. One time, I like that. One time. Stop making fun of him.
We're not making fun. We just making observations. That's all we doing. We can't.
No, we're not making fun of him. We're making fun of some funny points in the trial. And those were funny points because every time the district attorney yelled objection, he was quick with it. Grounds. He had to know why he was objecting. So yeah, that's somebody who watched the trial right there, man. I'm telling you, I stayed glued to that thing. And tell the truth, it wasn't entertaining. I watched the OJ trial, and I thought OJ was guilty as hell. But I thought the trial was boring, and it didn't come out the way it was supposed to, because OJ was guilty. He yelled around so fast like he was getting a bingo. Hey, one time.
So y'all tell me, because I'm still trying to figure it out.
I was glued to it, Taco.
Y'all tell me, was he trying to prolong it? Or was he trying to show his intelligence? Did he really think that he could take them on? What was he trying to get the intent off of him? What was the point of him taking?
He was living in his mom's SUV in her driveway because he wasn't allowed in her house. Well, he is a violent guy. I mean, I don't think I would have had him in my. Listen, the guy got a rap sheet.
Subject matter jurisdiction. You know what?
Subject matter jurisdiction.
Okay.
My goodness.
That was always his.
He wasn't having it, boy.
He wasn't having it. Answer it for him. He was going to act.
I was always taught, if I feel like I'm the smartest one in the room, to put myself around smarter people. Exactly. Hey, I like that.
There you go.
OJ was guilty of doing the deed, but his best friend Mark Furman lied about one word under oath to everything Furman. Hey, listen, I'm just letting you know, the trial was entertaining. This trial was entertaining. I watched the OJ trial, that wasn't entertaining, and that didn't come out right. I watched the Casey Anthony trial, that was not entertaining, that did not come out right.
I think he really does think it's the law. At the same time, he could have stopped him.
Dude had a problem with the law.
Definitely.
Hey, listen, shout out to the judge, though. Shout out to the judge. What was her name? Duro, how you say her name? Jennifer Duro. Mm-hmm. But shout out to that judge, though, y'all. Real talk.
Fighting charges. Okay.
Jennifer Duro, there it is. Thank you, Bella.
For some mistrial. Okay.
Right, and Casey Anthony was guilty. That's what I mean why I don't think that the trial came out the way it should have, because she was guilty. And the parents helped her there. The parents helped her. Y'all, this is the only trial I've seen in my lifetime, y'all. It was entertaining. The verdict came out exactly how it should have been. And listen, like, sovereign citizenship, we explained that. Sovereign citizenship is when you don't have a social security number, when you don't have a driver's license, when you don't have anything given to you by the state. By the state.
Yes, you're right.
And you can live off the land and be a sovereign human being. There are sovereign human beings right now in this same country, y'all, who are driving automobiles just like us with no tags on them. No tags on them. They're marked. Police know that they're sovereign.
So you still have your rights. You're just not having your rights under them, is what you're saying. So I'm giving back my social security number. I'm giving back my driver's license. You are
preserving and reserving your unalienable rights granted to you by your creator. That's what they're doing. That's what sovereignty is all about. Okay. But what he didn't know is sovereignty. Thank you, whoever got that message out of here. What he didn't know is claiming sovereignty in a criminal case is not a good defense. In civil cases, yes, it's the way to go. It's the way to go. But in criminal, no. There's no way claiming sovereignty was going to help him. It was only going to help how they addressed him. If you understand what I'm saying. And I'll go over this point again. I said it earlier in this live. If you look at your driver's license, that driver's license was provided to you by a representative of your state. So on that driver's license, you're going to see your name written in all capital letters. The same way you would see a entity like Walmart or Kmart or Big Lots written in capital letters. You understand what I'm saying? So they're looking at him as a department, as a business, because they can make taxes off of him, money off of him. They weren't looking at him as a human being. If you're on child support, when you get that paperwork comes in all capital letters because they're looking at you as a public entity, something that they can make money off of. This is about commerce, y'all. This is about commerce. Y'all, we got 143 in the building, y'all. That's a record, y'all. 143, uncut squad.
Thank y'all. Thank
y'all so much. Please hit that subscribe button. Thank y'all so much. We got 143 in the building, y'all. 143 in the building, y'all.
But yeah, see, but all he said it so well, but it did not help him at all. It did not help him at all, especially when she was taunting him with it. When she put up his ID at the end, yes, you're right. She put up that ID at the end and she said it's all in capital letters. So yeah.
No, all caps is not done to prevent confusion. No. Because listen, do you know how many other people in the world have the same name that you have? And they're going to address them the same. To prevent confusion, that's why you have that last number behind your driver's license. If that number is a 0, then that number means that you are the only person in your state with that exact name. When you see all capitals, they're addressing you. You have to look at the color of law. They're addressing you as a public entity. Show me a bank, show me a supermarket, show me any store that you can go to that has their names in lowercase letters. Macy's is all capitals. Why? It's a commerce. I can make money there. Listen, no, your driver's license are all capital letters because you made a contract with the state. And it's in all capital letters.
And that's going back to...
Don't you pay taxes? Sovereign people don't pay taxes.
The sovereign laws, right?
Because they don't fall under these laws. Right. I'm trying to tell you. A driver's license, a birth certificate, a social security number, welfare, it could be a fishing license. If you obtain anything from the state, you're now a commerce. You're a entity. They're going to address you as a public entity, the same way they would address SunTrust Bank.
Yes, he really claimed about that recall on that truck.
Yeah, he really tried to sell that, boy. Listen, he was trying to sell Rage and the Roaches with that one, boy. That brother was trying to sell Rage and the Roaches with that one. He said they had the right to know it was a recall. So it wasn't messing up before then? What's up from Lexington, Kentucky? That's what I'm talking about, Sugar Smack. Hey, Sugar Smack, what's up from Florida? One time for everybody. One time. Hey, let's hit that subscribe button, y'all. Let's hit that thumbs up, y'all. Let's do it, y'all. We are ready to set a record in here tonight. Let's go for the gusto. Let's go for the gusto. We ain't running nobody over. We running numbers up. It's the difference. His Ford was not part of the recall, and it wasn't. That's why they wasn't buying it. But it was truth that it was a what's the word I'm looking for? There was the lawsuit. There was a class action lawsuit, and there was recalls, just not his. Claiming that Parade was impeding on his right to try. Thank you, One Solved Mystery. Hey, I hope you subscribe. One Solved Mystery. Hey, he say, hey, why didn't he claim that the Parade was impeding on his right to travel freely?
He didn't think about that. He needed you to let him know that. He didn't think about that.
Yeah, see, he couldn't think on the fly like that, y'all. But he did the best he could, though. He did the best he could. You know what I'm saying? I'm so glad I found y'all. I literally typed in Darrell Brooks and y'all popped up. We glad y'all found us too. Do you think Mr. Brooks would be found guilty if he didn't represent himself?
Yes.
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 Hell yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Yep. See this F? See that F right there, F911? That F stands for fuck yeah.
Definitely.
Maybe he can drop some more hits and enjoy it. Maybe.
He'll become a pastor.
Okay, run that. He wasn't a so. Okay, run that back. I didn't catch that. Hey man, I'm so glad y'all came through, man, and rocked out with us, y'all. And I'm gonna stay here as long as y'all here. I ain't gonna lie. I got to soak this all in, y'all, because we got to talk about this, y'all. But I'm just kind of, I'm down from the numbers on this like button. Do y'all think he would have been safer taking a plea deal? That's a good question.
I don't see how.
No, that's a good question. Yeah, that's a good question.
What was going to take away a life sentence?
Because listen, usually when you go to trial and you lose, they throw the book at you. You get the max. When they cut a plea deal with you, they're actually giving you less time than what you can get maximum. You know what I'm saying?
No plea deal was offered.
They offered him 6 life. That's all I ever heard, the 6 life sentences. Yeah. Maybe they put parole on the table. No, he failed out parole when he failed on being out on bond. Yeah. He was out on bond when he did this, y'all. He was out on bond when he did this. Well, this is going so fast, I can't keep up. He's going to be the jailhouse attorney.
Exactly.
He might.
Everybody else.
He just might work in the law library.
Exactly.
He just might work in the law library. He might get other people some appeals, but he ain't gonna get himself one. That's my thoughts. He could have taken a deal and fought on an appeal. But I'm not sure there was a deal on the table. I'm not sure, but they always come at you with the plea deal. I can't drink this coffee. Why? Grounds! I think he tried to make his ex-girlfriend. He did. He was trying to make her look like an unfit parent. But here's what he didn't consider. If you're going to attack her and make her look like an unfit parent, and you just ran 6 people over,
plus her,
then what the hell do you look like? You know what I'm saying? So how is she going to be the unfit parent? Then what are you, the really unfit parent? I missed the beginning. What does lawful law mean? You know, I want to know what lawful law mean too. I want to know. We're going to look that up. We're going to look up lawful law. Hold on. Lawful law. We're going to look it up. I wish I had Google plugged in. I asked Google, what is lawful law? Lawful law. Let's find out what is lawful law.
Being in accordance with the law.
Being in accordance with the law. Okay. Anyways, you think this channel? Oh, thank you, Maria. One time for Maria. Maria, we thank you for it too. Hard to appeal if you take a deal. That's true. And usually when you take a deal, you can't appeal. Usually when you can't take a deal, you can't appeal. You know?
So he did good with 6 life sentences since he did hurt 60 other ones. So he didn't get charged for those. He just got 6 life sentences.
Right. Now I'm gonna tell you, I feel bad for his children. I do feel bad for his children because I feel like he was probably a great father. I feel like he was probably a great dad. Y'all notice nothing came up about him ever harming his children. Nothing came up about, I can't say DCF being involved because DCF would have been involved right here if he had his children. All right. Thank you, Maria. Y'all are, I'm sorry, Marta, you're a blessing
North
too.
Carolina in the building.
Oh, we got North Kakalaki. Throw your hands up. Take your shirt off. Run your head like a helicopter. Yeah. Man, listen. I just want to shout out to everybody right now.
Thank you so much for
I want to shout out to everybody right now, man. Everybody. Y'all are the real ones. I said y'all are the real ones. We love y'all, man.
Objection.
I wonder how he would be doing victim impact state. Man, thank you, Maria, for subscribing. Hey, y'all do what Maria did. Hit that subscribe button. Because that's what matters, y'all.
Maria, thank you.
That's what matters. That's what matters.
The kid said he can still
y'all, we got PA in here too. Okay, right. We got PA in here too. I hope PA subscribe.
The kid said he can still get up to 100 years for the other charges.
Can you elaborate on that? Tell us how. because he still has to be sentenced. Okay, we got a new subscriber too. We got the man with the no name. The man with no name. Subscribe to my channel. Thank you, man with no name.
Yes.
One time.
Thank you, Miss.
All right, PA sub. Awesome. All right, let's get it in, y'all. Let's get it in. Let's get it. Y'all know it's love. Hey, how y'all do the hard thing?
Exactly. No,
How y'all do the hard thing?
He can't harm the kids if they several states.
Taco, Texas.
Anyway.
Hey, Taco, I need you to subscribe, man, because listen, I do a lot of stories from Texas, and I need to know what's going on with that Jalen Randall case over there. Holla at me, Taco. I might have to give you my number, Taco. We need to talk. We need to talk, Taco. You represent Texas. We need to talk, Taco. We need to talk. All right.
We are getting happy about these new subs. We appreciate all y'all. We appreciate
of course. Yeah, we certainly happy about the new subs. Certainly happy.
Maria, I know we do feel sad too. It's just a bad situation all the way around.
We got Texas in the house. We got JT LeMay say my son is from Texas. All right, one time for your son.
6 times census plus 879 years.
Goodness gracious, boy. It's safe to say that brother ain't never gonna get out, boy. He should have hit his baby mama up one more time before he turned himself in. Because he was gonna need that attention, y'all.
Rodney Reed, I don't know about that one. What's about Rodney Reed?
What's about Rodney Reed? Let's talk. Y'all got something else y'all want to talk about? The other charges besides murders that had 6 life sentences total to 800 years. The reckless endangerment, bail jumping, hit and run. But see, now, here's where the conversation gets a little real. All right, let's go back to what that sister just said. Let's go back to what that sister just said for a minute. All right. My thing is this. Now, you're going to hold him this long. We don't know how long this brother going to live, right? He could live 100 years. But you're going to give him all of this on taxpayers' money. So who's going to pay for this? And it's fair that he's still sitting, but there's 6 people who's been robbed of their life. Y'all, I got to call this down the middle, y'all. Because when Peyton Gentron walked into Top Supermarket in Buffalo, I was one of them people like, okay, y'all let him live. When George Zimmerman killed Trayvon and got off, I was one of them people like, hey, y'all let him live. Y'all, I got to call this down the middle. That brother, Rodney Reed, feel he was given a convicted falsely. You know what? I am going to look that up, and I'm going to do a story of it. I'm going to do a story of that. Rodney Reed. Hey, can you email that to me? Can you email that to me? You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay, all right. All right. All right. No death penalty. Oh, no death penalty in Wisconsin. That's why Jeffrey thought, okay. That makes sense, y'all. I'm in Florida where we got this little stupid behind stand your ground law. You know what I mean? So y'all know what we dealing with in Florida. You know what I'm saying? What's my opinion on Charleston White? Can I be honest? Can I be honest? I don't want you to. I was just finna do a live on him tomorrow. Swear. I swear. That's what my wife is saying that. Because I was preparing myself to do a live on Charleston White. But since you asked me, and I hope you don't unsubscribe.
Oh, God.
He's a controversial brother, but I like him. He's funny as hell. He just don't take nobody's shit. You know what I'm saying? If that's fair to say, I like him. I can see how he get under people's skin.
Pretty Kitty, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I see. I mean, I guess I'm not God. I can't say who should live and who should die. But yeah, we're paying a lot of money for these people to be living better than we are, eating 3 meals and got 3 meals in cot. We
have homeless people right now in this country that don't get 3 meals, y'all, and don't have a bed to sleep on. So like I said, this brother should feel like a celebrity the way he was handled, y'all. Real talk. He should feel, man, this brother ain't got nothing to complain about, y'all. This brother, and wherever Black Lives Matter at, let me say this.
They got dental plans.
Black Lives Matter, y'all sit this one out. We don't need Ben Crump on this case. We don't need none of that. Because they treated this brother with fairness, y'all. Now, I don't know what these guards gonna do to him when he get there, because he was like, you ain't gonna talk to me like I'm a boy. You can ask me to do something. You ain't gonna tell me. Okay, I done been in prison for 6 years. And just let me tell you, they not gonna ask you to do shit.
Nope.
they ain't gonna ask you to do a damn thing. They gonna tell you to do it. I wish we had a better solution for the homeless and mentally ill. Right, Taco. Right. But that's what I'm saying. Taxpayers not paying for that right now, and we got tent cities everywhere in every state in this country.
People got a different treatment in Florida. So why? Let me know how you think that. Why do you think?
Oh,
that?
Florida's a red state. They boy, we got a death penalty here. Whoever said that is correct.
Even made it to.
Whoever said that is correct.
He probably wouldn't even made it to.
I'm trying to tell you.
In Florida.
Is that a tacit agreement, Your Honor?
Man, the judge was so cool, just like somebody just said she need to go on vacation.
Right.
She definitely do. She definitely need her vacation. Because she did that very well.
Just subscribe. Thank you, Sugar
Thank
Smack.
you.
I think that was the coolest judge ever, y'all. I think that was the coolest judge ever. It's crazy in the United States. All states have different options. That is true. That is true. I need to move to a state where you can legally smoke weed at because I'm scared every day in Florida. I'm scared every day in Florida, boy. Ron anti-woke DeSantis ain't having it, boy. He ain't having it. He had no defense. He convinced himself his clothes. Yeah. Can someone tell me what this brother meant when he was telling everybody to open their hearts and do the right thing and open your mind? What was he saying to them? Did he forget that he had just killed? Colorado just moved from... Oh, you just moved from Florida to Colorado. Smart. Hey, you a weedhead, ain't you? 32. One time.
Bella said they can smoke and ride in Connecticut.
Grounds. Texas is red, but Austin's blue. Hey, y'all, look. I seen a story today. 4,000 police are resigning from New York. Y'all. NYPD. And they are coming for jobs in Florida and Texas.
In Florida and in Texas.
Because it's red. Florida and Texas. So
it sounds like to me is they're coming here because they're back to do whatever they want to do.
Right, because it's law enforcement first. This is where Trump is, so it makes sense that they're going to follow Trump.
Exactly.
And you got Ted Cruz, Raphael Cruz over there in Texas. We're going to call him by his real name, Raphael. Right.
I mean, y'all better watch out because y'all know what's coming. Y'all know these new ones coming down here, they're not coming with any good intentions.
And they don't know anything about the state laws, which is why I'm telling y'all this. They're going to be down here patrolling, and they don't know anything about the state law. And someone in the chat just said it's crazy how every state has their own options, their own laws. Yes, that's what prompted me to let y'all know that. You've got 4,000 police about to resign in the next 2 weeks from New York, NYPD, that's coming down to Florida and Texas for jobs, y'all. And they do not know our state law. And that's scary in Florida because they can uphold, I'm going to say it one more time, they can uphold this funky behind stand your ground law down here in Florida that gets us killed.
Exactly.
And y'all ain't got it no better in Texas. We saw what happened to brother Jalen Randall. We saw that. He actually had some legally valid points and may get some reduced time. That's what I'm saying. The brother was smart. He did have some good points. Texas, new home for Elon Musk, trying to dig a tunnel underneath Austin. Go to Florida on vacation, go home. Hey, Rock Island say go to Florida on vacation, go home on probation. Hey, that done changed. Remix. Yeah, you come to Florida on vacation, you gonna stay here on a staycation.
Yes, be glad you're Canadian. Be glad.
Yeah, be glad. Hey, wait, Raphael Cruz is a Canadian too. Y'all might know him as Ted Cruz.
Take him back with you.
Take him back. Y'all take Raphael. Come back on violation. There you go. Politics aside, though, we people determine if they... That's what I'm talking about. No, we the people don't determine stand your ground. No, wait. No. Cause see, no, what you mean we the people determine stand your ground? Let's talk. You thought he was Cuban. No, he's Canadian. Born December 22nd, 1977. I've done my homework. My birthday is actually the next day. And I was born the same damn year. I've done my homework. He's Canadian. He's Canadian. Raphael Edward Cruz. I've done my homework. Y'all look up his birthday. I think he's December 22nd, maybe 76, maybe 77, something. Y'all look, I trust me, I've done my homework.
He would be a Capricorn.
He's a Capricorn. He's a Capricorn. One time for the Capricorns. Except for that one. Except for that one. I know y'all be in Texas like, damn, when you run for president, get the hell out of here. Man, listen. Stand your ground as long as you're not brown or female. Or black. Down here in Florida, thank you, Jeff, for subbing.
Thank you.
Down here in Florida, move here to Canada, weed legal, all laws equal. That's what's up. That's what's up. But here's my thing, right? In Florida, y'all, Florida is southern. So y'all can't forget that this is one of the states that really fought to keep slavery. Down here in Florida, they send Shyt Ocala in the easy. Okay, Ocala. Okay, so you know what I'm talking about with Florida. Weigh in on this. There's parts of Florida that will always be racist. We still have sundown towns here in Florida. Y'all know what a sundown town is, right? I mean, we the people, by people, we bosses. Right. We make up the government. Okay, you should stay in Darrell, and that's right up there by Tampa. Okay, all right, gotcha. All right, you was close. I'm in Sarasota, Jeff. It's only the third richest county in the country. Tennessee. That's what I'm talking about. Tennessee.
Oh,
same here in Texas. Yeah, Taco. Yeah, I'm telling you, y'all. I study civil law. I study it. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing better to do with my time. So I sit around, I study the Constitution. I study the state constitution. I study politics. Y'all, I took debate in high school. I wanted to be a politician. So I'm not just on here babbling. I'm on here like, this is my craft, y'all. This is what I do. And I'm so glad that y'all discovered me tonight. And I'm so glad I discovered y'all. I'm so glad, y'all. Y'all don't understand that this is love at first sight, y'all. This is love at first sight. This is how you solve conundrums right here, if I could put it that way. You come together, you have a conversation. So for New Mexico, we got New Mexico in the house. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed night. You do the same, Allie. You do the same. You do the same. Why was he saying jurisdiction? Because that's another sovereignty thing. When you're a sovereign human being, anyone who's taken an oath does not have jurisdiction over you. Because you don't qualify. You're not under that same law, to kind of like dumb it down a little bit. When you're a sovereign person, you are backed by a different state of laws. You're backed by sovereign laws. That's why he kept saying jurisdiction. Because he was looking at himself as a sovereign human being. And since she took an oath, that's a foreign oath that comes out of the UK. Y'all go look up the oath. Every state has a constitution. And on that constitution, you can find that oath. Where's the state of Wisconsin at? Where the state of Wisconsin at?
Anybody in the building?
Hey, where the state of Wisconsin at? I love catching new creators while they're small before they blow up. I knew you way back. You know, I think that's cool too to be day one. I think that's cool too. I think y'all gonna help. You know what? If I blow up, all of us gonna blow up. If I blow up, all of us gonna blow up. We got to keep the same subscribers, y'all. Keep this thing going. If I blow up, we all blow up. This is love right here, because this doesn't happen without y'all. This doesn't happen without y'all. Real talk. But I just wanted to see if anybody else shared the views that I share, because really I feel like they gave this brother, it's y'all's first time. First time what? Our first time what?
This is my first time on. This is not my husband's first time. This is his channel. He's been on here for years now.
Yeah.
But this is my first time actually on the mic.
I've been on here almost 2 years now. Nah, no room for an appeal. Y'all, he better take those 6 life sentences and run with it, because after all, you still got your life. You still get 3 square meals a day, and you still get to sleep and wake up.
I think he should have just he could have just stayed silent. Just not even said one word. Just let whatever happen, because it was going to happen regardless.
I love this too, Marta. I love this too. I did not see any sort of remorse. Actually, he did show remorse. He did.
At the end.
He did. He did. In his closing argument, he did show remorse. He did show remorse. Yes, he claims that plaintiff is an entity. No, he was right. He was right, which is why he said, show me the state. And they said, we're representatives of the state. And he said, you said representatives. So the state can't be here because the state is a building. You understand what I'm saying? He was talking from sovereignty. Y'all, that's the color of law. He nailed that. He nailed that.
Why you did a double take when you saw this guy? What happened? I did a double take when I seen him in the court, because I didn't see that they had cut his hair off. I didn't know they cut his hair off, so I didn't know who he was at first. But why you did a double take when you seen him?
If he would have kept them nappy ass dreads on his head through that trial, they was gonna give his ass 12 life sentences.
What was the difference? Either way it goes, he was gonna get what he was gonna get.
He was gonna, y'all.
No hair, that hair, my hair, your hair.
He was remorseful. He was going away and knew it. If he was sorry, he would have apologized. Now, that's true. He never once, well, he did say the families that's been healing, he said the families are more tore up than him about it, and he was heartbroken. He did say that. Right. See, I'm trying, go back to Lex Luthor. Go back to Lex Luthor's comment. See, Lex Luthor understands. Now, I don't know how effective that sovereign argument is going to be criminally, because this is a criminal case. But if this was a civil case, I'm telling y'all, he would have shut the courtrooms down with this sovereign argument, y'all. I've done it in child support. My wife she's right here. She can tell you. My wife has witnessed this. If you use it the right way civilly, you can shut it down in these small circuit kangaroo courts. Right, I heard that too, about his conscience is clear and he's good with God. I heard that too. I thought that was BS.
Well, y'all know he
grounds.
He's gonna ask God for repentance, and he's gonna be all right.
Agreed, hardcore. He was on point. He was, y'all. He had it down to a science, y'all. The man was not asinine. He was not as asinine as people think he was. The man even mentioned the color of law. The color of law. There's not too many people that know about the color of law. Child support operates off the color of law. Every unconstitutional act in this country is an operative of the color of law. How many times can you say the same thing? It was a dance. He was trying to stall it, y'all. Antisocial personality disorder. Hey, yo, we can call out all kind of stuff for this brother. No, he ain't stupid. Lori, he's not stupid. And yes, God will forgive him. But that don't mean those families have to forgive him. At Purple Kitty Kelly generational trauma.
He probably got
and a touch of narcissism. Okay, I'm with you on that one.
I was gonna say he probably got as many diagnoses as long as his rap sheet.
Yeah. Exactly. I'm saying he was smart. Just evil. Smart, but just evil. See, there it is. He ate a sandwich after he ran over people. That's how upset he was. Damn, that's disturbing. Damn. Yeah, Benny, it was stall tactics. One solved mystery, idiot. Hey, one solved mystery. I need you and Incognito. I need y'all to comment once more. I want to make y'all some moderators, man. I want to make y'all some moderators.
That's sad.
That's very sad.
It is sad. I'm sad for him and sad for the people.
I'm sad for his children, and I'm sad for the families of the victims.
And he is an example of untreated illness. Exactly, he is.
Okay.
That's what I was saying. If maybe they would have done something with his mental illness when they had him out on bond, or maybe not put him out on bond until he's done something with his mental illness.
Right, that one about eating a sandwich. When you said he ate the sandwich after he ran them people over, I ain't gonna lie, man. I thought about the whole Jeffrey Dahmer thing. Yeah, she didn't want to be on camera, Maria. She didn't want to be on camera, but she's got her mic plugged in over here, and she's looking like Angela Yee from the Breakfast Club over here, y'all. She getting it in. She's getting it in, y'all. Our anniversary tomorrow. Hey, I know where he'll be for the next Christmas parade too. Mm-hmm. Y'all notice something? I got to say this. How can I do? Listen, my cash app is. I have to look it up and see what it is. I don't really do this a lot, but if you're asking, I just had to replace equipment, so I'll be more than happy to get anything that helps. Okay.
Oh no, we definitely know he has a mental illness. We do know he has a rap sheet long mental illness diagnosis. I'm sure, but that's the problem. We keep letting these guys out without addressing that. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Baby, can you put the cash app in the comments for me? Hey, can we get those likes up, man? I'm appreciating this. We've had over 100 people in here. Can we get over 100 likes? Hey, y'all, we've ran another 2-hour live, y'all. That's what's up. Another 2-hour live. Another 2-hour live. Now, here's a question I want to ask y'all. I want to spin this around a little bit, y'all. If we were families, thank you so much, Maria. Marta. Is that Marta? Thank you, Marta. YD. He was in fact diagnosed at 12 with bipolar and subsequently attempted suicide more than once. So why nobody came to his aid to rescue him? I feel bad for his mom and Erica too. This is where I'm going to go with this, y'all. Let's say that we were actually relatives of one of the 6 people that he killed. How would we be looking at this trial right now? Kids aren't forever where they are when they... Right.
Most likely, I would say. This one said, let me see, where to go? Are you saying that every evil person that kills has a mental illness? I believe so. There's some type of mental illness down there.
There's some demons there.
I would definitely say
there's definitely some demons there. Can you argue against that? Can you? And can we say that so Jeffrey Dahmer wasn't evil? He didn't have demons?
And you're right. The violent ones need to be locked up. You got to find some way to deal with it. You can't deal with them if they can't take medicine, and you can't cure them or help them any type of way. You got to lock them up.
Right. Now watch this. Someone just said he had a horrible life growing up. True. But you know what? The same way you have a horrible life growing up, there's certain... Okay, watch this. If you were a fatherless child growing up and you are a man, and now you're married and you have children, do you do the same thing to your child, or do you stick around so that your children... What I'm saying is you break the chain. So at some point, you break the chain. And I understand that's hard, but there's so many places to get help. And if you have family and loved ones, that's your first... There's the first ones you need to talk to. You can be Baker Acted, there's the Marshman Act, but there's a difference between Cruzeiro. Break that down, Maria. Break that down. Break that down, Maria. Let's break it down. Right, you break the generational trauma. Break the train. There it is. That's what I'm saying. So I can't sit here and hold some type of compassion for someone whose life wasn't all that great. Y'all, my life wasn't great growing up either. Y'all heard me tell y'all I went to prison. So my life wasn't all that great. But I'm not going to use that for an excuse. I'm not going to use that for a crutch, because there's 6 people dead. That's not an excuse. That's motivation. There's a difference. It depends on the type of fight you have in you. Cry me a river, bye-bye. What you mean, cry me a river? Congratulations, cheesy quackers. Congratulations. But that's what I mean. You break the chain. Y'all overcame something, and now you've gotten longevity out of it. You know what, Maria? Sometimes the people you meet on the streets becomes your family.
I was gonna say sometimes the best family is people that's not even related to you as blood.
Right, right. It just takes trusting in people. It just takes trust in people. He hit these people with so much velocity, it literally knocked them out of their shoes. That's sad when you think about that 8-year-old. That's sad, y'all. That's sad. But can we really argue against mental health? So is it mental health when these guys pick up these guns and go shoot up these schools?
Yeah.
It's mental health, right?
Yeah.
So we need to call it all the way around. We need to call it all the way around. But we can't use it for a crutch, y'all. It has to be motivation. Do you believe in young and old souls? Yes. Yes. Mm-hmm. I believe there's some people walking around here today whose soul has already been here.
So you're saying it's demons. It's not mental illness. It's demons. And so what do you do for that?
Well, it's demons if you are a spiritual person. It's mental health related if you are someone who practices medicine, I guess. Evil, not mental. Mental illness can cause you to be evil.
And yes, and being influenced by the wrong person, definitely. If you hang around the wrong people, if you hang around people that don't mean any good, then of course no good is going to come to you.
Demonic possession. Listen, okay, the man with the no name. Okay, I'm with you on that. Demonic possession. I'm with you. But for people who don't believe in demonic possession, how would you break that down other than saying mental health? You understand what I'm saying?
Thank you, Diamond Boy, for that cash out. We really appreciate that.
Thank you for the cash out. Thank you so much, y'all. Thank you so much for the cash out. Hey, I just had to replace some equipment, y'all. The world is getting more evil. More evil. You're right. You're right. It's not getting any better, y'all. The world is not getting any better.
But it can't.
It's a dump. Let's be honest. It's a dumpster fire right now.
Exactly.
It's a dumpster fire.
It's going to get worse as the days goes on and the times get worse. The price of gas and
Nicholas Cruz should have been charged with Parkland shooting. Now Nicholas Cruz comes from that background as well. Nicholas Cruz comes from that type of background we were just talking about. Nicholas Cruz really didn't have anyone to love him. His mother was a drunk. His mother took pills. Like he suffered from. Like, let's go there. Let's go there. So it's still a mental illness. It's mental health, but no one caught it in time. I'm gonna tell you how to catch these things. He seemed to enjoy being at a desk with his files and paperwork. If he was treated seriously from the chance he was originally pleading not guilty. Right. And he switched it. He switched it from right. But I'm gonna tell you something, right? Let me get this thought out real quick. I love reading these comments, but they're coming so fast. Let me say this real quick. How can I put this? When you come from that type of background, you should when you're a parent, be involved with your children. I'm gonna put it that way. Be involved with your children. Don't wait until they're 40. Don't wait until they're 16. Don't wait until they're pissed off and they know where you had your gun at. Know everything about your children. Don't be their goddamn friend. Be their parent first. They will hate you now and love you later because you're saving their life. You're saving my life. You're saving your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be nosy. You got to be attached to them like the drawers they wear. Cause this world is crazy, y'all.
I think we lose our kids a lot when we're out. We're trying to make ends meet and we're working all these jobs and doing all these hours and we're not paying attention to what they're doing. We're being that parent.
No, Brooks didn't plan that. No, that was not planned.
No.
Brooks did not plan that. I'm telling you, he had a manic episode. He was ticked off in the conversation he had with his baby mama, and that put him in a rage. Oh, I'm not bailing anybody out. Oh, don't bail your children out. Let them sit in jail if they do something wrong. Is that what you mean? Cheesy crackers. Is that what you mean? Come back, cheesy. Come back, cheesy. Intent doesn't mean you have to plan it. Are we back on intent?
Yes. Jesus says yes.
Well, intent is kind of premeditated.
You definitely have to watch their social media.
Yes. You have to watch their social medias. You have to. Is intent part of premeditated, y'all? I always wished I had a parent. Oh, Marta, I'm sorry. Well, you got some friends on this end, Marta. You got some friends over here. You can bet that. One time for Marta. Hey, watch this.
We love you, Marta.
Yeah, that's how we get down.
Intent legally is not planned. So yeah.
Intent has to be planned. How is intent and plan and premeditated not the same thing?
Because you can say in this case, using this case, you can say that he intended to hit those people because he did not.
You got it, Maria.
But you can't say he premeditated. It was premeditated because he didn't know that he was going to run into the parade, unless he did actually. But they have no.
He had no intent on turning around.
So that's intentions, but that's not premeditated. I mean, premeditated is him in his mind saying, "I'm going to drag these people. I'm going to run over these people in this parade."
So when he got on that street and saw all them people, what went through his head when he hit the gas? I'm finna run all these people over. I'm finna kill at least 6 of them. I'm just saying.
That's been my whole thing from the beginning. Like somebody said, if he hit the first one and he ain't stopped then yes, the rest of them was intent.
Intent is arguable on the first few victims only. Let's discuss intent, and I'm not going to pretend like I didn't see this about the Oxford, Michigan shooter, and I want to get back to that too. Right now, I can only give you the cash out. Baby, can you put the cash out back out there? And thank you so much for all donations. Thank you, y'all. I've been doing this almost a year and a half, 2 years, and listen, this is a hard job, y'all. This is a hard job. It's not easy. So I thank you. I really do thank you, and you guys are the real MVPs, and you are awesome all day long. Oxford, Michigan shooter. Now, thank you for subscribing. Hey, I'm gonna keep grinding, Jeremy. Thank you, Jeremy. Thank you. Okay, hey, I like how we all educating each other tonight. You know what I mean? I like that. Teach me. Scratch my back, I scratch yours. I like that. This Oxford, Michigan case, y'all, this is a little different. And this is the Crumbly dude we're talking. I think his last name was Crumbly or Crumbler or something like that. I know exactly what we're talking about. His parents went on the run as well, and they were charging his parents, right? His mother did not show up to testify. That was a lie. She makes a lot of excuses for him, but I suspect she probably was on the receiving end of this. Can you run that back one more time?
Exactly, because somebody said that he was living in that van in his mama's driveway, that he was not allowed to come into the house. So exactly, she knew there was something wrong with him, and she didn't want to be around all of that. So you're right.
Now watch this. We are living in the world of Ethan Crumbly. Thank you. We are living in a world now where police aren't trained to deal with people who are having manic episodes. So if you call the police on someone having a mental health breakdown, you are risking never seeing that loved one again. If someone shows up that does not have that crisis, those hours in crisis prevention. You see what I'm saying? So you're running the risk. Y'all, you can find those stories all day on people who called the police to deal with someone who was having a mental health disorder, and a lot of those people had to bury those individuals. So it's a catch-22. With age comes wisdom, and the older people, but these things move so fast, I can't keep up with everything.
Exactly. He ran over somebody's grandma, a bunch of people grandmas.
Exactly. So I'm going to look at him the same way I look at Peyton Gentron. No, and that's the shooter of the Buffalo Top Supermarket. I'm going to look at you the same way I look at Dylan Roof. There's no difference.
But it could be premeditated. If you did not have that gun with you when you went in that room and you go out and get that gun, then now that's premeditated when you come back in that room with that gun and kill that person.
Y'all, somebody help me out since we're talking about these different shootings. Why schools won't build a fortified room on each wing, a bulletproof room? And I don't want to hear they can't or it's too expensive because the president rides around in a bulletproof limo, a bulletproof helicopter, and a bulletproof jet that can all withstand a nuclear blast. And you have people who take money out of ATMs that ride around in armored vehicles. So I don't want to hear that they can't protect our kids. And I also want to know, he could have hit the brakes. You can walk.
Exactly.
Yeah, he could have hit the brakes. That's why I'm arguing intent. That's why we homeschool our kids. And you are so smart for doing that. So smart for doing that. So smart for doing that. But I want to know why they won't protect our children. Everyone argues their Second Amendment right about these guns. But these same guns, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, when your mama don't show up, you know what's bad.
It does hit different.
I can't pretend like, yeah, it hits different. I can't pretend like I ain't, you know what, one time, hey, we got this thing on this channel called One Time, we One Time Nation, the Uncut Squad. Y'all hear me saying that a lot. It's a catchphrase, one time. So don't be scared to put one time up on that screen in the comment box. You know what I'm saying? One time.
But Maria, I get what you're saying. He didn't kill. He killed out of passion. But again, if he didn't have that gun when he walked in that room and he go back out and he get that gun, now this is premeditated. He went back to be. He was premeditating that he was going to kill them when he went back in the room with that gun.
And Marta, I'm trying to get you started. You say you work in the school, don't get you started. I'm trying to get you started. Tell us the truth. Tell us what's really going on in these schools. Tell us the truth. I realize every state is different, but we all have children that go to these public schools. Tell us the truth, man. He could have subpoenaed his mom. Hey, she would have bucked. She would have rather had the bench warrant. She wasn't going to show up. He probably threatened to kill his own mom. I don't know how many times. He probably tried to run her over. No police or guns in school. I get that, but you just can't depend on a gate to keep out ignorant people either from coming in here. One time, that's what I'm talking about. You can't, one time, and when we see one time, we react to one time. You know what I'm saying? We react to that. But my thing is this. You can't expect a gate to keep somebody out. I don't expect teachers to carry guns because you never know when a teacher is going to have a bad day. All right? Keith Thurman. Yeah, Keith One Time Thurman. I follow boxing too. I'm with you. I know what you mean. Hey, he's a local. He's a local. Right. Parents stand up. Those are babies. Make them hear us. But my thing, how do we protect our babies? And how do we keep our babies from being taught this foolishness in these schools? And when your babies don't want to talk to you, when you ask them, well, what's wrong, baby? And they tell you nothing, but CPS is showing up to your house every other day, or you're getting calls from the school, what do you do? Oh, last year I had a guy walk around his school with a semi.
Wow.
See, that's scary in itself. And yet they're not taking this serious. Why aren't they fortifying these schools?
We got to do something.
Why aren't they fortifying these schools, man? No, the teachers can't come strapped. If you don't believe me, right now, look up Manatee County teacher berates student. Look it up. It was on TikTok. And then I want you to come back and tell me if you still think that teachers should have weapons in school. Because one of those teachers could get mad at one of our badass children. And now you have a problem in school. The Columbine is what started all of this in 99. Yeah, in Texas you have, yeah, you can walk, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep, open carry. I never had a good mom and a hard time, but I'm a good person. It's because I'm special. I don't know what people make of. Come back with that, because you seem like a great individual to me. And if you didn't have a great mom growing up, then she missed out on a great person. She missed out on a great person. What about Uvalde? Don't forget that.
Absolutely.
Right. Uvalde was cowardice. It was cowardice. It was cowardice. It was cowardice. Don't even get me started with Uvalde, Texas. Man, listen, if there was any shooting that could have been prevented, that was the one. That was the one. Yo, they had officers standing in the hallways on their phones. One officer's wife and child worked there. He lost them both. Man, listen, shout out to them parents that was running up to them cops, snatching their guns off of their hips, saying, I'll go get my damn child. Because at that point, Mr. Uncut going to get his damn child and yours. I'm not waiting for y'all cowards to act.
Exactly.
Y'all, this happened here in Florida too. One of these schools where the guy went and hid, the security officer went and hid down south. What was that, Parkland? Y'all, this happened here in Florida too, where the resource officer went and hid.
And that's what they need. They do need metal detectors in these schools.
Right. And in the churches.
Mm-hmm.
And y'all, how are they walking into hospital facilities now shooting up stuff? Y'all aren't gonna put, you're not gonna put metal detectors in hospitals?
Exactly.
Now you're shooting up a hospital too? So movie theaters, your house, because we can't forget about the chick that walked into the man's house, mistaked it for hers. You know what I'm saying? What was her name? Something Geiger, Amber Geiger,
Mm-hmm.
Botham John, Botham Jean.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're not safe at home. You're not safe in the movie theater. You're not safe in the supermarket. You're not safe in church. You're not safe in a hospital. But no one wants to address the gun laws. Guns breed cowards. I don't care what nobody say.
What you mean? You better not take these people.
Guns breed cowards. And I don't see, look, why can't we do this like the UK? Y'all ever notice you don't hear stories of the UK from the police killing people? You know why? Because the police have rubber bullets. They don't fire live rounds. Crazy Amber Geiger. Yep, that's her. My mom did the best she could. I still did what I wanted until I chose to change. And you know what? I agree with you. Because my mom did the best too. I was a straight A student, but I still went to, I still went my way. Dudes say my pastor is packing.
Army saved my life. All right.
Okay.
Thank
Shout
you.
out and thank you for your services,
Thank you for
Diamond
your
Boy.
services.
Thank you for your services. One time.
Now, what he's been through is sad. Now, that's sad.
Yeah.
Because we're not serving our vets any justice around here either.
Right. We've got homeless, hungry vets as well. These vets come back suffering from post-traumatic syndrome and everything. They come back shell-shocked, if I can say that.
And that's all mental health.
And no one's there for them.
Exactly.
No one's there for them. That's all mental health. But it's okay when they're out here doing, carrying on your agenda. What I'm trying to say is I'm a good person because I chose to do better. He had a good mom. I couldn't catch that. Can you read that?
He had a good mom and became bad. My brother became bad, so I don't understand what makes people bad or good. Just their decisions.
Yeah, decision making.
Decisions. And a lot of times they make bad decisions. It's not like the person is bad because you can be the most polite person there is and go out and do something stupid and make a bad decision. You could be the nicest person and just make one bad decision to change your life and everybody around you.
There's a ton of homeless in Florida. You're right. Y'all, there's tent cities everywhere. You can be walking your dog and look at some bushes and see a tent or see someone bathing or see someone, washing their clothes. Like I'm telling you, they're posting signs here in these bushes, in the brush, saying no trespassing, that the police will run you out of here.
Mm-hmm.
They're cutting these bushes down on purpose to keep the homeless out. We watch people laying on sidewalks, y'all, sleeping on sidewalks in Florida alone. But DeSantis is great, though. Right? Listen, DeSantis was only great for that bill he signed for these schools. That was the only great thing that he has done. DeSantis is anti-woke. There's a problem here, and DeSantis will not address it because he's playing to the same race base that Donald Trump plays to, that Ted Cruz plays to, and everyone else. They camp in the woods around Ocala National. See, so you know what I'm talking about. I'll be honest though, I'm a gun owner and Republican, but that doesn't stop me from being me with anyone. And see, it shouldn't matter what we are politically. It should matter about preserving human life. They say people kill people, not guns.
Exactly. That's how Jeffrey Dahmer was able to get those people back to his house, because he was a nice person.
And he was a nice guy. He was a nice guy. A lot of people would have took that the wrong way, but we know exactly what you mean. So don't be scared to speak on this channel. We uncut. We get uncut. Don't be scared to speak on this channel.
We get it, Maria, but it's got to be some type of mental health. There's got to be some type of mental issue there for him to do what he do. You know what I'm saying? He was. We can't dictate how our kids are going to be. Once we raise our kids, we raise them how they're supposed to be. And if they go and take a different life, other than that, then that's not our fault. That's not the mother's fault, because she did what she was supposed to do as a mother and raised him as he's supposed to be. He just made a bad decision due to the mental illness that he's dealing with. So yes, it's still mental illness, because you can only have a mental illness to be able to do something like that, I would think.
I don't think anyone who can think straight would do anything like that. Think about it. Most people who think straight don't do things like that. You don't see doctors and lawyers going out doing things like that. You don't see policemen going out doing things like that. It's always someone who's been radicalized or someone who's been overlooked, mental health wise. Right. There's no owner's manual with children. You got to do the best you can. You got to wing that thing. And Marta, you're right. He is little Trump. He's just little Trump. And that's what I mean, y'all. True, but when do you draw the line? See, I don't think that's up to us to draw the line. I think that's up to the individual. Because let's go back to the Christmas parade massacre. He just drew his own line.
Right, Maria, and I'm sorry you had a bad mother, but at the end of the day, you had a bad mother, but you chose to do better in life, so that makes you a good person. Not just because you had a bad mother is the reason why you are here not doing bad things. You just chose to do better with your life.
Hey, Maria, can I share something with you, Maria? I think that maybe you should spend less time thinking about the bad mom that you didn't have, and spend a lot more time being grateful for that great example that you did have in life that got you through, because you seem to be a pretty great person. So you had someone in your corner that helped bring you through. So I would actually praise those people. Or if you did it yourself, definitely pat yourself on the back. Definitely pat yourself on the back. Yo, I want to spread some love on this channel, y'all. Maria, we love you. We love you, girl. We love you. It's going to be all right. Attitude is everything. My mom worked, daddy was dead, my siblings were absent. Yo, I want to go back to something Cheesy Quacker said. She said her and her husband started 52 years ago in a car and worked their way out of it. Did you see that in the comments? Right. One time.
It's not about what you go through, it's how you come out of it.
Mm-hmm. It's how you come out. It's how you come out. And yo, I am loving this. Oh, you're welcome, Maria. You're welcome. But focus on the positive things.
And that's what we got to learn in life. We focus on the things that
she says she did it herself. See, you're an awesome person.
Good job. We focus on the negative things that we've gone through, and then that dictates how we come about. We need to start focusing on the positive things. How we're going to get out of this? How we're going to do better? How we not do what we seen happen when we were coming up? And that's how we get out of that. That's the only way we're going to be able to break that chain, is by wanting better.
Because we can't pretend like everyone that brings a child in the world isn't a parent. And just because you're able to bring a child in the world doesn't mean that you were fit to. So we know that there's people going through some things, and there's people who were in some less fortunate situation than others. We know this, but it's how you embrace your situation and draw strength from it. You know what I'm saying? Like, war is like 90% mental. You can draw strength from it. Don't let it defeat you. You defeat it. You defeat it. My motto is small man, but all man. You know, I can do anything a 300 6'5" male can do. 300 pound 6'5" male can do. I may not be able to do it physically, but I can find a smart way to do the same damn thing. If you can lift 300 pounds, I can find a way to lift those 300 pounds. I'm going to get the job done regardless. Regardless, we have to learn to think outside the box and stop limiting ourselves. Stop limiting ourselves. I can't say part of me don't feel bad for that brother because part of me does feel bad. The part of him I got to see in his closing statement is the part that I feel bad for because I know that was the real him. That was him realizing what was about to take place the rest of his life. That was him realizing exactly what his bad decision just did to him. That was karma catching up with him, y'all. That was karma. And he knew it. That's why he was so humble about it. He knew it. Y'all, how humble was Jeffrey Dahmer right before he got killed? Jeffrey Dahmer didn't even try to fight back. He didn't even try to fight back. Yeah, it's not bad, Maria. You're an empath. An empath means you can feel other people's pain. That's a good thing. And those are some of the most caring people in the world. Maria, are you a nurse or a CNA? What are you, Maria? Y'all, we got to uplift Maria, y'all. If y'all in here, y'all uplift Maria. Let's uplift Maria. We done talked about Brooks. See, when you see stuff, you got to speak up and recognize it. You know what I'm saying? Baby. So let's talk to Maria.
We definitely, if we were able to discipline our children the way we were supposed, the way we've been disciplined.
No, Maria, empath is good.
They would know that if you do something wrong, you're going to face consequences. And that's what they need to learn.
Definitely. The problem nowadays is a lot of people buy their children. They give them iPads. They got the internet. They got the phone. You don't discipline your child, you know. And you have to steer the course. There was a reason, like when parents say this is going to hurt me more than it hurts you. Y'all, the first time I had to spank one of my children, okay, see, my wife is laughing because she knows. I literally went in the room and cried like a baby. Oh, I was hard in front of them. You know what I'm saying? I got to get that butt right now. I was hard in front of them. The minute it was over, I went in the room and I cried like a baby. I'm talking about, y'all, I had the mucus running from the nose and all. It hurt me. Yeah, empath is very rare.
Marta say we're going to play him in the movie.
Yeah, I don't think nobody's going to run to play that role.
Yeah, baby, the Switch. That Switch solved a lot of things back in my day.
Yep, the Switch. The Switch. I'm not going to say beating your children makes a difference, but spanking your kids does make a difference. I don't care what nobody say. As long as you popping them on the ass and you ain't leaving no marks, I don't care what nobody say. That does make a difference. Most people have entitled kids who don't know how to act when they're out in a store or a public setting, or don't know how to react respectfully when told to do something. These kids scream back at you. These kids throw things at you. These kids go to school and disrespect other adults because the first teacher didn't get the assignment, didn't understand the assignment. The first teacher is the parent at home. So whatever that teacher is receiving from that child, if that child first didn't receive it from the parent. So we can't blame the child. You have to blame the parent. We have to blame the parents, y'all. At least that's my opinion.
Yes, thank you, Mama, for spanking me as well.
Thank you, Mama, for whooping my ass too.
Okay.
Thank you, my Mother Earth. I know you're gonna see this video. Thank you. If society had disciplined Brooks more harshly prior to that parade, he may have learned to address his rate. Thank you. And
that's what I'm saying.
Thank you.
They could have kept him. They could have had him going undertaking some type of treatment.
Exactly.
Where they had him locked up still, but not had him free, where he was out to do all of it.
And see, that's what I don't understand about this country. Why do you have to go off and do something stupid, and then they go back and look at all the warning signs and want to offer you help? You can't offer a person help before they go out here and hurt somebody else. Think about the people who are victims of these school shootings, y'all. Let's go back to Uvalde, Texas for a minute. Let's go back to them 17 babies that got murdered, y'all. Bullets tore through them, y'all. Huh? Bullets tore through them, y'all. Now I'm getting a little, y'all seeing that side of me. Let's go back and revisit this. So y'all didn't see no signs in this crazy motherfucker before he picked up this gun and went to this damn school? Nobody saw no signs. You can't Baker Act this child. You can't Marchman Act this mother. Nothing to save these young lives. So the system failed them and the goddamn police failed them. And the parents of that child failed them. But see, that's what I'm saying. These people who suffer from mental health, y'all are fucking up other people's lives. These people weren't planning on dying today. These people weren't planning on dying today. They was planning on you raising your child. They was planning on you paying attention to the signs that your child is showing you. And y'all going to buy the ammo for them. You going to buy the guns for their birthday, and you taking them camping, showing them how to shoot and how to hunt. When do we learn?
How to get the gun and ammo.
When do we learn? Why the hell you got to teach a child how to shoot that down early? Y'all teaching y'all children how to shoot. We got to teach our children how not to be shot.
And that's what it is. Some parents do hate to admit that their children need them.
Greetings from Australia.
There was a case here where we had 2 tourists got killed. And that boy was out on like quote unquote some type of bond, not really bond because he wasn't old enough to go to actual jail. But I feel like if that mother would have just stepped out and spoke up and said, I cannot no longer handle him, maybe that would have been something they can do with that. But I remember back in the days, you can go to someone and tell them that you cannot handle your child, and then they will take them and put them in a boys' home, a girls' home,
right,
or something like that. Nowadays, you can't do that. They have to get in trouble and break the law so that they can now discipline them. They have to break their laws in order to put them away like they need to be.
Who just made that comment about nowadays it's impossible to tell who will shoot? Because I want to address that. Okay, Marta, check this out, Marta. Marta. Now, that was a hell of a statement. That was a real statement. Matter of fact, one time, but I'm going to show you where I'm going with this. Isn't it a damn shame we have to worry about somebody shooting, period, when we send our kids to school? Period. We have to worry about somebody shooting. How the hell do you learn if you busy being afraid of somebody shooting up your school? Oh, she said, yes, your lady sounds lovely. She is lovely. Okay, she is lovely. I'm blessed, y'all. That's my queen. That's my queen. And she's hella supportive, y'all. She's hella supportive. And you know what? I told her she's my good luck charm. I say, baby, I feel like if you get on this other microphone and I just keep you off camera, I feel like you can help me. And y'all, look, the first night she helped me, look, I got all y'all in here helping me too, y'all. That's my good luck charm.
One time.
One time? Awesome!
Right, guns are for hunting and target practice only. But they take that a step further. And that's something I had to learn and still learning. We, as Black Americans, we took it away from our kids from shooting and hunting and stuff like that. Just because we know the first time they were seen with the gun is going to be taken negatively.
Thank you, Cheese.
But now I feel like we need to teach our kids. We have to teach our kids. We can't take that away from our kids now.
Right. And I mean, now, let's look at this whole gun thing now. Is it fair that a certain nationality of people have to talk to their children about not becoming victims and staying alive, while there's other nationalities of children that are shooting up the schools? What conversations are their parents having with them? The same conversations we have with our children when they leave out the door before they're encountered by police. What conversations are the parents of these children having that are going out here shooting up these public venues? Or is there a conversation? Or is the conversation the same?
I had to buy my daughter a bulletproof liner for her backpack. Wow.
That's so sad. That is so sad. How can children learn out of fear? If I'm afraid, put a snake in front of me and expect me to learn something. put a snake in my presence and then give me a book and expect me to learn something.
Exactly. Knuckle junction.
Knuckle junction. I know
That's
what you mean
all
by
we
that.
do.
You want to swallow them
win
teeth.
some, you lose some, you live to see another day.
I don't think there are those conversations. I don't think there's those conversations either because it's still happening. Think about it. They have these conversations with police when police kill a minority. They have these conversations with the white supremacists when a white supremacist acts out and he's caught and he's persecuted. They have these conversations with the LGBTQ, but no one has these conversations with the parents of these school shooters. And I believe solely if we start going after the parents of these school shootings, we see a lot less school shootings. Because you notice it's always an AR-15 or AK-47. So they know that they don't need a permit to carry that. They know. Brooks got very lucky. A lot of young black men who did nothing close to it. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Mr. Dio, I've been saying that all night. I hope you subscribe. You on point. I agree. One time. I've been saying that. I'm going to take it a step further. Y'all. I done said this before in this live, but y'all probably weren't here. Dick Rawlings. Wish he would have been sentenced that way. If y'all know who Dick Rawlings is, he's the guy who was lied on that caused Black Wall Street to be burnt down when Sarah Page lied on the brother and said that he touched her in the elevator. His name was Dick Rawlings. Okay. Nat Turner, wish he could have had that type of trial. Huh? Emmett Till was lied on. And they kidnapped him, and y'all know what they did to Emmett Till. He wished he could have had this type of trial. Real talk. This brother got nothing to complain about. We can't say it was racist. All I'm going to say is y'all notice they did not have to go get Ben Crump. They did not have to march. They did not have to make t-shirts. No, none of that to get justice, though. I am going to say that. Best teacher, we are family in this room. We don't bully each other, and we stand up for family. Exactly. Ain't nobody going to get bullied around here.
Exactly.
Ain't nobody going to get bullied around here. The most important thing around here is being a human being. But I'm going to tell you something, though. I'm going to tell you something. Now, no matter what color you are, you do something stupid, I will get on that ass.
Maria, you're right. It has nothing to do with nationality. It has to do with upbringing, discipline, love, understanding,
Right.
self-love.
I will never talk about good human beings, but I will talk about ignorant people. I will talk about racist people. Listen, yes, we cover all of that. Police, all of that. And y'all, I had to grow up too, because when I first started this platform, I would have never told y'all it was good police in the world. But things had to happen to me along the line to prove to me that there are good police in the world, y'all. So don't be mistaken like that F and F911 just stands for the police. That's not even what that F stands for. Watch the ring video of his arrest. The cops say on the ground he proceeds to walk down the steps and lay down. I was surprised the cop didn't shoot him for resisting.
Surprise.
Yeah. Well. It's just Andrew Cass you're showing me? Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to read this comment by Andrew Cass. My wife is telling me to read this. Andrew Cass says, we have that in my star of Queen. Is that Queensland? Under a Labour government, Democratic Party does this in Queensland. You can't even chase a criminal without getting arrested for going after someone.
Wow.
I mean, there just needs to be more ways, man. There needs to be more ways, and it needs to be fair. You know, we don't need to be like I told y'all about the case in Texas with Jalen Randall. We're still waiting on that from Officer Shane Prevett. We're still waiting on justice, but they didn't have to wait on justice for the Christmas parade massacre. Love you, baby. Life is beautiful, and you are here for a reason. So, yes, you are, Maria. Yes, you are. Y'all keep uplifting Maria. I like that. Lift her up. Lift her up. Lift her up right now. Lift her up. I like that. I like that. Love the exchange of ideas too. You take it easy,
Thank
Cheesy.
you, and you come back around.
You
We
come back,
appreciate
Cheesy.
everything you did, all the ideas you said out there. We love.
Love this. We love all y'all. It's all about love. Love is in the beauty, y'all.
I had to get him out of there. I got him out of here, Maria.
Yeah, thank you. Maria, I'm gonna go ahead and make you a moderator too, Maria, because I feel like you Cheesy, I got you too. Cheesy, I got you too. Okay.
We're gonna look up that Rodney Reed one. We gotta look and see what that's about. I haven't heard of that one.
I can't get the Cheesy. Good people start at home the first day of life. Doesn't matter, single mom, single dad, right is right, wrong is wrong in every economic station of life. You say that.
Absolutely,
Preach it.
Paul.
Preach it.
Absolutely.
Facts. Preach that. Say that. That's what I'm talking about. And see, this is what America needs to get back to, y'all. But nowadays, they save children. CPS got every way to save a child, but the parents don't get any help. What about the parents that really struggle with these children? Trying to help the children, and the children are still rebellious. The children still don't want to adhere to what the hell you are saying.
Exactly. You have no help. You have no hold over these children. If you can't do anything with this child, but call 911.
That's where I'm at with this. You know, these kids go to school, and then these guidance counselors are trained to want these kids to say that something's going on at home. Mm-hmm. You know, they want to pop up at your house when you're doing the very best you can. Mm-hmm. But these children aren't going back telling these people what the hell they're taking you through. What the hell you're taking. Maria, you sound like you know something about this, Maria. Maria, you sound like you know something about this, Maria. One time, I say one time for Maria. Maria sound like she knows something about this.
Somebody said earlier, our kids are soft, and they are. They don't soften these kids up. They have everything at their fingertips right now.
Teachers are obligated by law to report, but you know what? A lot of those teachers are parents too, and I'd rather you be a parent first than a teacher.
I can understand you reporting what you hear or what you see, but not to pry. It's a difference when you're prying and asking them over and over and over, and you're putting this in their head. So now they're going to go back and they're going to look for this behavior to come back to have something to talk to you about.
You know, I'm not going to get into the whole patriotic red, white, and blue thing because there's a lot that they need to do to make things right here as far as racism.
And you're right, Andrew. We have to. We can learn a lot from each other.
And we can. We just need to have conversations just like this. This is what needs to happen. We need to sit around and all agree to disagree and all give a damn about each other's well-being. You know, my community needs to make your weakest strength your greatest strength. Your community needs to make our weakest strength our greatest strength. Economically. You know, that's all it's about is communication. See, we're doing what we're supposed to do. We're living this life, and this life is a simulation. But to the government, there's a hidden agenda. And as long as they can keep us divided and separate, then who wins? Who conquers who? Mm-hmm. And we're doing all this fighting among each other while they're making up fucked up laws that further misleads our children and us. Real talk. Yeah, Maria, Marta, I'm sorry, your kids are smarter than what you think. Mm-hmm. Yes, kids know how to play naive.
And they play both sides. Mm-hmm. To get what they want.
Can I ask, when do we get a true administration to break the chains, to give every child a chance to break through education and change? Let me know when you find out. One time? Yeah. Let me know when you find out. Let me know. I'm all for that. Let me know. We need to lift everyone up. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. My name was Karen. Who called you Karen, Marta? Who called you Karen? We got to talk about this. Who called Marta Karen? Because I talk with parents. I still don't see why they called you Karen. Hell, I wish someone would reach out and talk to us rather than just trusting every damn thing these kids say when they go to school.
Exactly.
So I don't see no problem with, no, hell, if you looking for work, come work down here in Florida. We would love to have you. Call us. Before you call anybody else, call the parent. And then you got my vote.
11-year-olds.
You got my vote. If you going to call me before anybody else, then you got my vote. You got my vote.
11-year-old students called you Karen because you was talking to the parents?
They're 11 years old. You can't take that to heart. They don't know any better. They don't know any better. We have to show these children the way to go, and it's up to them to receive it. And they're not always going to receive it. They're not always going to receive it.
You're right. Kids don't even get to learn disappointment. Everyone gets a trophy. Why would they want to try harder? You're absolutely right.
And that's what it comes down to. I want to say this. I follow a lot of people. You guys are the best. I noticed how you came across from the get-go. I am so happy to have found this. We are happy to have found you. We are happy. You know what? I'm glad you found us too. And I'm going to look for you every time I'm on. And I'm going to rep you. And I'm going to call your name. And I'm going to uplift you. And I'm going to let everybody know in the chat that you need to be uplifted. That it's all about love. See, y'all, it's never about race. It's about content of character.
Exactly.
It's about content of character.
If you do good, you get good.
And there it is. It's about content of character. Saw the bit. Oh, Maria has a ranch. Whoa. Marta said last year she had 80 fifth graders.
Wow.
Whoo, goodness gracious. Listen, I don't know how you do it as a teacher. I don't know how you do it as a teacher. And I don't agree with everything that they're teaching these children because indoctrination is real. We do have some whitewashed facts going on here in this country, y'all, that needs to be addressed. Now, I'm not saying everything is a woke matter. I'm not saying everything is a racist matter. But there is a difference between his story and history. If you go to your notification button, that bell, by subscribe, and you put it on all, then you'll be notified anytime that I go on. Marta, walk up there and say, fuck them. I can't say, but real talk.
And I wonder, does that make it by them being bilingual and they're learning all of this, and it's kind of harder for them to understand? Does it make it worse for them throughout the school year?
Does it? Do we have a teacher here that can answer that? Marta, Maria, who's here?
That's Marta. Marta said I'm a bilingual teacher. That's what I'm saying. Does that make them? That seem like it may make them worse? No.
Grounds on the bell. Hey, you are killing it. Hey, I got to make you a moderator too. You are killing it. You are killing it. You are killing it. And Marta, I got you too. I got you too. Y'all gonna have some power when y'all walk up in here. I'm gonna make y'all want to come back. Y'all got some power when you walk up in here. If you see your name in blue, you know what it do. Y'all got some power when you walk up in here. But y'all got to get people to subscribe, hit the like button. Y'all got to kick the bad people out. Y'all got to put the Cash App up there. Y'all know how it go. We trying to be a part of something big, y'all. But I want everybody to have a voice. Maria, she's Portuguese. One time. Law for law, for the record. Grounds. Hey, this is everything, man. This is everything. You know what, though? In every bad situation in life, do y'all notice how it always brings people together?
Exactly. And this is how we're going to learn. This is the only way we're going to be able to learn, because you can be some millionaire on top of the world, and your child can go and find the lowest low lives you think that there are the lowest lives to hang with. And now you got to go and figure out, are these good people that she's hanging with? Should you be able to let them hang with her, or how it is?
The ground has be hollering. Y'all are too much in here, man. Y'all are too much. I thought it was just me that was enjoying it. That's why I say the trial was entertaining. If y'all at least found the trial entertaining one time in the comment box, can we get one time? I want to see nothing but one time flowing up. You know what I'm saying? The comment box right now. If y'all thought it was at least entertaining, come on, man. Grounds. That was entertaining. You know what I'm saying? I object. Grounds. You know, it was just, come on, man. It was epic, man. One time, one time, man, it was epic, man. Emmy worthy. Exactly. It was like the best trial of the damn year. It's probably the best trial we're going to have of our lifetime.
Thank you.
One time,
thank
man.
you.
Look at all this love, Taco. I ain't got you no in blue yet, Taco. Taco, you not in blue yet, Taco.
But yeah, I like how Paul said we have to keep our kids. He have to keep his daughter busy because they were living in New York, and that's what you got to do. If you keep them busy and they're always out doing something, and they don't have time to hang on the streets and be around the bad people.
That's true.
And that's why I like this, because then we can bounce different ideas off of each other. Because I was talking to a grandmother, and she felt like we don't listen to our kids. And I know back in the day, I didn't have a voice. It didn't matter how I felt, what I felt, when I felt it. As long as I didn't tell her I felt it.
It was stay in a child's place. Yeah, I remember my mom telling me, stay in a child's place.
But nowadays, these kids, they want a voice. They want a voice in everything. You got to tell them everything. They want them to tell you how they feel about everything. In some instances, I feel like we do need to listen to that sometimes. But again, we still need to be on top of these kids.
Now, how many people in here have children who think that they are the parents? How many people who have children who think that they know how to parent better than you?
Any teenagers. That's all you got to say. Any teenagers. Yeah. That's what they are.
And it usually starts at 15. Mm-hmm. For some reason, it usually starts at 15. And here's something else, too, that needs to... I got to say this. Parents, I understand, baby mama, baby daddy. I understand that things don't work out and all of us can't stay together all the time. I get that. Things happen, okay? But we need to parent on one accord, one page. This parent can't tell this child that you're only allowed to get A's and B's. And then this parent tell a child, well, you know, a D is still passing.
It don't work that way.
You know, you get there, no.
And that's how those kids is able to play two sides. Because you got this one parent who's not playing the radio, wants you to do what you're supposed to do, how you're supposed to do, and then you got the other parent who wants to be a friend who's going to let you do what you want to do.
You're welcome,
that's
Taco.
Not how it goes.
Instead of giving the kids an iPad at the dinner table, just read that, please, because they're going so fast on the screen.
Instead of giving the kids an iPad at the dinner table or just using it to keep them quiet, you need to spread quality time. Spend quality time. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And that's what I'm saying. Sometimes we don't realize what we're doing. We're just living day to day trying to make ends meet. So we don't realize that we're not spending quality time with our kids. But yes, we definitely got to step back away from everything we're doing, the jobs and the bosses and everything, and spend quality time with these kids, because that's what they're yearning for.
Amen. Hey, look how we all come together in here, man. I'm loving this, man. This is the start of something beautiful. When we built this platform, y'all, this is what we imagined. And I was just talking to my nephew yesterday, and he was like, man, when you hit 1,000 subscribers, it's going to be great. And I was like, I'm not sure I'm going to hit 1,000 subscribers. Like, I don't think it's going to happen. And he was like, you have to believe. Hey, nephew, shout out to you, nephew, Matt Wesley. He was like, you have to believe. Y'all, tonight, y'all have made me a believer, y'all. I have been at this for almost 2 years. For almost 2 years, y'all. And couldn't get subscribers. This is epic. This is a record, y'all. And I'm going to run this as long as y'all want me to run this. This is y'all platform. I'm not shutting it down. We can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. Whatever y'all want to talk about, because I'm loving the energy right now. And this is what needs to happen in this country. Go ahead, baby, like you got something to say.
No, I'm good. Mm-hmm.
I'm believing now. You guys got me believing now that it can happen. You have me believing now it can happen. I've been at this for almost 2 years, y'all. And it's so hard to get people to hit the like button. It's so hard to get subscribers. It's hard to get people to watch the videos when you put them out.
Thank you, Purple Kitty.
Thank you, Purple Kitty. Thank you. You know what, Purple Kitty? You finna blow up right now, too. Because I'm putting you in blue. I'm putting you in blue.
Brooks opened the door.
Brooks opened the door. Brooks opened the door. You know, this it is sad. It goes back to what I was saying, why it takes something bad to happen before something good comes out of it, y'all. You know what I mean? Now, what if somebody would have took time to talk to Brooks like this? Or took time to talk to his baby mama since she was actually going through it. You know what I mean? To get this man some help, y'all. We're talking about 6 lives that'll still be here. You know what I'm saying? And the man is smart. I feel like he just needed help. He needed a chance, y'all. He needed a chance. I recently encountered somebody like that was from my wife's past life. Well, this person is so much of a hothead, they'll appear to be cool, but yet they just needed that help. And this person denied the help. And now this person is in a screwed up situation too, y'all.
But see, and that's one thing I've always said. We diagnose these kids at these early age. We put them on these medicines. And once they become teenagers, they don't want to take the medicines anymore. But that's all we've done for them. All we've done for them is put them on medicine. We didn't teach them how to deal with their mental illness. We didn't teach them if they start to lash out, if they feel like they're going to lash out, how to deal with that. We've only put them on medicine. So then when they become this adult and now they're dealing with this, they don't know what to do because they don't want to take the medicine. Or if they do want to take the medicine, now it's going to be some insurance something. Because that's a lot of things that people are dealing with now, too. If you don't have insurance, how can you go and get your medicines?
Andrew, I need you to... Andrew, comment one more time, Andrew. Hey, they say preach it. Yeah, my wife be speaking to y'all, but this is the real, y'all. You don't have to have degrees to have common sense.
Exactly.
You understand? Because we all live in this world. Experience is common sense. All right, here's Andrew. Andrew, enjoy your blue, buddy. Enjoy your blue. So I hope you click on this channel again, because in here, you got the power.
So what happens? So what happens with what?
Yes, that is the truth. That is why my heart breaks for him. Yeah, but if we feel sorry for people like this, I just described. Hi, crowd. Nice to be here. Nice to be here, Sky Blue. One time for Sky Blue. One time. Y'all make Sky Blue feel welcome. She just subscribed. Sky Blue just subscribed. We family up in here. We family.
We need to start being more of a family. And again, family is just not just people that's blood. Family is anybody who actually cares, anybody who actually get the shirt off their back, who would actually make sure that you're okay. That's what we need. Because a lot of these people with these mental health, if they just had some family there to help them, to calm them down, to tell them a better way, to show them a better way, to maybe help them get to that doctor appointment they need to get to, maybe that can help.
And we have to realize that medicine isn't always the answer, because that's just a pharmaceutical come up, okay, for these companies. All right. Medicine is either going to speed you up or it's going to slow you down. We really need to take time to be problem solvers, y'all, troubleshooters and problem solvers. And there's always an organic way to do so. There's always an organic way to do so. You want to stop school shootings? That don't take Ritalin. That takes a parent that pays attention. The Uncut family. We the Uncut squad, y'all. One Time Nation / the Uncut squad.
One time.
Y'all, I make shirts and merchandise and stuff too, y'all. I'm not wearing one tonight. You know what I'm saying? But we are gods 2018 at yahoo.com. You know what I'm saying? We are gods 2018 at yahoo.com. But right, mostly it's your diet. Right. There's always, and whatever you put into your body, you're gonna get out. That's why I don't eat meat, y'all. I don't eat meat. You know what I mean? I don't. It's just like an automobile. Whatever you put into, if you put cheap gas in your automobile, expect a cheap performance.
Get what you pay for.
And someone says, well, Ritalin helps. I'm not saying it doesn't help. I'm saying there's always an adverse effect to this medication. You can take medication to help one thing, but it's going to affect and break down like 3, 4, 5 other things. You know what I mean? You might take medicine to help you with your bipolar, but now your hair falling out because it's thinning out and your eyes are going bad because the medicine is affecting your eyes, and you might be nauseous too all the time. So you might be developing some kind of gastrointestinal problem as well. Exactly. You know, so there's always a diverse effect to this medication is what I'm saying. But nothing organic hurts you. People need to invest in their children. They make everything else a priority. That's the problem. Say that. Say that, Lori. Say that, Lori. Did y'all read Lori's comment just now? Because Lori just spoke. Say that, Lori. She just spoke. I like this, y'all. Y'all, I have to run to the men's room. My wife is going to keep y'all company until I get back. Be right back. Bathroom break.
Really? Bathroom break? That's what
bathroom break.
One time, why he go to the bathroom? Really? That's what we do. But yeah, that's what I've been looking at. If we stayed on top of these kids, there's no way in the world that I would have been able to bring in anything in my mom's house that she didn't know about. Not one thing. She gonna know about that gun. She gonna ask questions and she gonna get it the heck up out of there. She's not gonna allow that to happen. I have a 21-year-old son that knows if you go and do something stupid and you go to jail, don't call me. You better call somebody else because I'm not coming to get you. Because I don't want to hear what happened. I don't want to hear none of that. You going to sit there if you're going to sit up there and wait on me because I'm not doing it. I'm not. And they need to learn. We need to, and that's how it needs to be. We need to stop upholding all this stuff that these kids are doing. There's no way in the world. My kids are the same way. There's no way in the world that they're going to bring something in here and I'm not going to know about. They bring in little rings. Oh, it was a gift from such and such. Well, you need to go take it back to such and such because I don't know why such and such gave it to you. So take it back to them. Because I'm sure their mom didn't know that they're around here giving away jewelry that they paid money for. So we just need to stay on top of these kids. And that's the main thing. Exactly. Stop being a friend and start being parents. Yep. Set boundaries. We can't give our kids the world. They don't get the world. When you leave this house, the world is not just open there for your entertainment. There's out there, you gotta hard work. You gotta work hard to get what you want. And that's how I teach my kids.
Yeah, life definitely doesn't come with the easy button. Definitely doesn't come with the easy button. Y'all, I'm finna share.
My name is Drea.
I'm gonna give y'all a fun fact.
Exactly.
Do y'all know in my household right now we have 2 sets of twins? 2 sets of twins, y'all. Just a fun fact, y'all. 2 sets of twins. Just a fun fact, y'all. My thing is this. I'm gonna tell you the type of parents that I have a problem with the type of parents. When I was being raised, y'all, the term "it takes a village to raise a child," it was evidence. Because if we did something wrong, no matter where we were, that person knew our mom. So that person would get on us as well, then send us home. Now, mama getting on you, grandma getting on you, everybody's getting on you. And it took a village to raise a child. My mom didn't argue and be ready to fight just because someone said I did something wrong. You know, my mom wanted to get me ready for the world. Nowadays, you have these young people who are having babies young. If y'all peep what I just said, young babies are having babies early. And when you go to these parents and tell them what their children are doing wrong, now these young, simple-minded individuals are ready to fight you. They don't want to hear what their children are doing. They don't want to address what the child is doing. They want to fight you.
Exactly. And our biggest thing is, I don't want to raise my child the way I was raised. I don't want to discipline my child the way I was disciplined. I don't want them to go through that. Okay, you don't want them to go through that, but then now you're in heartache because now you have no control over your child. If we only raised our children the way we were raised, there's nothing wrong with the way we was raised. I believe that everybody that's on here that's saying that they got their behind whooped seem to be all right with me. Seem like they got common sense enough to know how to live day by day.
Castor Troy, can you read that by Castor Troy real quick? Can you read that by Castor Troy?
You can tell Darrell most likely didn't have a real man in his life due to his treatment and disrespect towards women, even his own mother. All right, that's right.
Let's run this up, y'all. 100 likes, y'all. Can I make 100 likes my goal? I think we done had at least 300 people come through here tonight. Can I make 100 likes my goal? Moderators, can we get it up to 100 likes?
Exactly. Benny back on the switch.
Hey, get the switch. Get the switch. The switch work. Hey, you remember back in the days going to school, man, we got paddlings. You know what I'm saying? We got them paddlings.
Perfect kid got it. She talking to the teachers. She talking to the friends' parents. So she had the coach. Talking to the coaches.
Okay, that's how you do it.
Everywhere.
That's how you do it.
Can't hold no secrets when you everywhere.
One time, hey, I'm on it. No secrets in my house. Oh my God, yes, Jerry, my ass got whooped, and I would discipline mine the same. Exactly. What
went wrong? Where did they go wrong? Actually, we might have been mad at it then.
Is Trump 47 or dementia Joe second term? Hey, color me asked that. That was funny as hell.
It's gonna be very interesting to see how this gonna go. But I know good goddamn world they need to go ahead and let Sleepy Joe lay down.
Hey, it sounds like such a catch-22 on it. And we're not even factoring in anti-woke Ron.
Oh my goodness.
Because we know Ron DeSantis is going to be in there too. I never got whooped, but I did do something for my dad to chase me out the house around the yard and caught me by the ears. Now, okay. But see, you have someone in your life to teach you though. 47 all day. I like his gas prices, LOL. Hey, I'm with you on that. I like his gas prices, food prices. I like his rent prices. I like all of that, bro. I'm with you on that one.
And that's one thing we're gonna have to learn to think about. We gotta think about all in all. We can't just think about, I don't like how he said that. Oh, well, he's prejudiced. Oh, well, the way he did that, I don't like. At the end of the day,
that's our fault for being so damn soft. We done been through slavery and all. How the hell this man hurting our feelings by playing to a race base? We supposed to have thicker skin.
Exactly.
Okay, 150 likes. Celebrate and bless this channel. Let's do it. Let's do it. Can we get up to 100, 150?
One time.
Lord, I'll skip it all and go to 50 down. Oh. Hey, can we get you right? Can we get another 50? Can we get another 50?
Shoot.
Another 50 likes, y'all. But I agree with y'all, especially about these children, man. And this is a conversation I've been wanting to have for the longest, man. Because I want to have another conversation too, but I'm scared. I don't want to lose the subscribers as quick as I'm getting them. But since y'all have been so real in here tonight, you know what I mean? And we all are kind of like okay to agree to disagree and everything. I have another question, y'all. Can someone please explain this new thing to me that these kids have about the binary, non-binary, how they don't want to be called he and she, they want to be called them and they? Can you unlike and relike? But what is the non-binary? It's okay to make fun of him specifically. Who knows what that? I'm asking because listen, we are in a culture right now. There's a generation that's about to take over the world that doesn't quite understand who and what they are. So I'm trying to understand how the hell are they going to run the world? Marta says she's having a hard time going, we're sorry for keeping you up, but I'm happy to be keeping you up, though. You know, I'm happy to be keeping you up. Lori, I like you, Lori. You got the power.
Somebody said that's the whole woke BS. I don't think woke BS has anything about that to do with the binary.
Who says that's the whole woke BS? Where's that?
Our moderators on it, so it's not there anymore.
Well, thank you, moderators.
It's on their job.
Who? I didn't even see that pop up.
Right, because it's gone.
Well, thank you, moderators.
But no, that non-binary is not woke. I don't know.
MW says the schools are the culprit. Okay.
Exactly.
Somebody speaking.
Exactly.
It's 12:30 p.m. where they at. What time is it here? I haven't paid attention. It's 10:30 here. Are you on like the mountain west time? You in the Midwest? Unknown effect of WWW. Hey, I get it. The next generation is going to be real different.
Real different.
Exactly.
Already real
different. Exactly.
Already real different. They can't take anything. They ready to commit suicide over the littlest things. I just don't understand these kids nowadays.
And now we can't call you boy or girl. We can't say words like family.
And you don't know who you want to be with, a boy, girl, it, she, a tree.
Non-binary is teal. Can you explain that? Oh, it's real. Non-binary is real? Explain it. Hey, where you're living at right now, it's our anniversary.
Yes, it is.
School have dudes dressed in dresses reading to kids about surgery. Thank you. Hey, run that back. Color me. Who was that? Who was that?
Abstract.
Color me abstract. Hey, that's the second goddamn boss thing you done said since you've been in here. Say one more thing so I can make you a moderator, man. Comment. Let me see One Time Nation up here. Oh, color me abstract. I see him. I'm on it.
You're going to have nothing but moderators up here.
Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. You make it be a moderator, you're a real one. You're a real one. That also means you'll be back, I hope. I would want to visit where I got the power to kick people in and out. That's where I would want to be. All right. Yo, I don't have anything against Trump, man. We don't realize that Trump was actually fighting the deep state. We don't realize that. You never miss your water till your well run dry. Well, I have a liberal nature too. Anyone who fights for freedoms can be deemed a liberal. Think outside the box. Think free, live free is my motto, y'all. Think free, live free. That's my motto. Say that again, Maria. It's true. In fact, I've gone from a kid doing atomic bomb drills to my daughter doing active shooting drills. We as a species have not progressed. I'm with you on that one. I'm with you. But when, reading that comment right there made me think about Will Smith's family. Because that's what when we get on these type of subjects about binary, I think about the Smith family. I think about the Smith family. All the time. Willow wants to be the boy and Jaden wants to be the girl. Who needs to step back a bit? What's going on? What's going on in the chat, y'all? What's going on in the chat, y'all?
Our moderators at it.
Let's keep it love, y'all. Let's keep it love. Let's keep it genuine.
But what happened to, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter to me who you sleep with. I mean...
Why is it anybody's business who you're sleeping with? That's what I don't understand at the end of the day. Why is it anybody's business and why do you deserve special recognition or special incentives because you were public about who you sleep with?
Laura says, school is currently investigating a boy for sexual assault for calling someone the wrong pronoun. True story. Speak up, parents. Go to their school board meetings. Yeah, definitely. We definitely got to be more involved.
There's something going on in this chat. Someone said, leave them, let them be. What's going on? Castor Troy and Maria, are y'all okay? There are always some ignorant people out there, but with social media, it's almost instant. And when young, you didn't know anything was happening until the night news. That's true. That's true. That's true. Y'all, let's not go south, y'all. We've been having such a great night, y'all. Record breaking. Let's not go south. Let's not go south, y'all. All right, Castor Troy say he good. Maria, you good, Maria? All right, Andrew say he's still here.
Andrew, where you from?
Okay.
Have you told us yet?
Marta say she don't agree. Marta, tell us what you don't agree with. You know, we listen to everybody's opinions in here. Go ahead, Marta. What don't you agree with? Everybody give a one time.
One time.
Hey, well, thank you for coming in, Scott Mays. Thank you for coming in. We appreciate you being here. I hope you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell, and tell someone else about the channel. All right, hey, Marta, let us hear your opinion, Marta. Let us see your opinion, Marta. I know it's unsettling. Speak on it. What don't you like, Marta? That we're having this conversation about binary, non-binary, or the children who, like, we're not picking on those children. We're trying to understand and grasp the concept. The pronoun means nothing. It's the content of the character that counts in that person's heart. Thank you. Let them be he, she, they. I'm going to agree to disagree on that one. I don't, because they means more than one. When you say they means more than one. Okay. They means more than one. What you mean? How does that hurt me?
No, it doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt.
It doesn't hurt. I mean, to each to their own at the end of the day. We're not going to...
See, one thing you can't do is critique someone for trying to understand. And because someone has a difference in opinion doesn't mean that you down that person. We just stop someone from doing you like that. So you have to share and render the same love and respect. So we're just people that's trying to understand. We're people that's trying to understand. All right? Because for some people, this isn't a lifestyle. Okay? For some people, it's just a trend. Maria, I agree with the coffee. Grounds! Who wants to be technical? Hold on, wait, what's going on? Who's being technical? Well, what's being technical? What's... Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to understand this. I say be what you want, but don't force it. There you go. There you go. There you go. That's it.
That's all.
Castor Troy did that. That's it.
I just don't understand how do you address somebody as they and them if it's just one person. I wasn't taught that. I'm sorry.
Right, and like I'm black, so if I'm somewhere and I hear somebody saying, "Man, them people always think," now I got a problem with that. What you mean by them? So I mean, y'all, it's taking a step back because what used to be unacceptable is now has to be unacceptable.
Has to be.
Or what used to be translated in this sense is now translated in this sense. So it's like learning, relearning, learning, relearning. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, when you go to the bathroom, you're going to be reminded what you are, gender anyways. Mm-hmm. You're going to be reminded what you are. You're either going to stand up or you're going to sit down. You either can have babies naturally, biologically, or you can't. So it's real easy. Yeah, I mean, to each his own. Love who you want to learn. Love who you want to love. You know what I'm saying? But don't push it on everybody.
Exactly.
I'm a heterosexual. I'd be dead wrong if I went out there pushing heterosexualism, if that's a word, on everybody else who didn't agree with it. You understand what I'm saying? I'd be dead wrong. If I lived every day just to walk up to an LGBTQ person and say, hey, you don't know what you're missing and blah, 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 but then I'm wrong. I'm wrong. So I'm not knocking anyone. I'm not knocking anyone. I'm trying to understand. Marta, what you mean I'm losing you? Marta, what you mean I'm losing you? Everyone deserves to live their truths, their reality, no matter what their reality is. If you can't live your own truth and reality, no one can live your truth and reality for you. So if your truth and reality consists of you liking the same sex, then damn it, like the same sex. Can't nobody tell you what is good for you but you. That's what I'm saying to you.
If that's
But
what makes you
don't
happy.
force it on other people.
Exactly.
So I don't know how I'm losing you.
If that's what makes you happy, do whatever makes you happy.
That's what I'm saying with it.
Just because I'm not interested in who you're sleeping with, does that make me a homophobic?
Right. And homophobe means you're afraid of someone. I'm not afraid of someone just because they like the same sex. You're still a human being. You bleed just like I do. You put on clothes one leg at a time just like I do. You breathe the same air as I do. You know what I'm saying?
We do let them be. They can be. I have nothing wrong with you being whatever you want to be.
Thank you, about the jellyfish.
Be what you want to be. The greatest person you can be.
Hey, be great.
But again,
be great.
If you come up to me and I'm sorry, I didn't know that you want to be addressed by they, and I don't address you by they because that's not what I was taught in school, to address one person by they, then please do not get mad at me.
Wait, now we're gonna go back to this whole judging thing now. Now this is starting to rub me a little bit. Don't be the judge because you don't understand. No one's judging. You ask questions to gain comprehension. You ask questions to understand. The only dumb question is the one you don't ask. You understand what I'm saying? So if we're going to live in this world and be a part of this world, and people are progressing and changing in this manner, then we solely reserve the right to understand the character. That's not judgment.
And Linda, you're right. Adults can do what they want. That's their business. Just leave the children out of it. Children should know. They should know about anything pertaining to sexuality in elementary school. These children know a lot about sexuality in elementary and middle school. These kids are getting pregnant in elementary school. So they already know too much. We don't have to continue to give them more and more and more. That has nothing to do with nothing.
She is now a he. Well, that was their choice. But what you have to understand, Marta, is the same way we are agreeing to disagree in here on certain subjects. So we've covered a lot. It's the same way on that subject. You know what I'm saying? You can't force everyone to agree with it. You know what I'm saying? And everyone's not going to agree. Everyone's not going to disagree. We're all just going to tell you, live your truth. If that's who you are, then be great at what you do. Because no one else can do that for you. Would RuPaul be RuPaul if he didn't live that life? Would Elton John be Elton John if he didn't live that life?
Troy said, I have a couple of friends who are gay, and I told them I promise I won't grab your ass if you don't grab mine.
You see what I'm saying?
And that's what it's for.
Yeah, respect my gangster, I respect your gangster. It ain't judging
I'm
nobody.
not saying I don't like you. I don't want to be around you. I don't want to deal with you. I'm not saying anything pertaining to that. I just don't want to deal with that part. It is
just
what it
stop
is.
for
If
a
you're
second and remember
person,
being young. What does that have to do?
If you're a wonderful person, you can still be a wonderful person in whatever skin that you want to be in. But you do not have to force it down my throat about it.
We're not judging anyone. Purple Kitty, we're not judging anyone. We're not judging anyone. How many times do I have to say, if that's your reality, that's your reality. Be great at what you do. You understand what I'm saying? Be great at what you do. If that's your reality, live your truths. You know what I'm saying? You can't be in the world and be scared to live your reality, because holding all of that in is what makes people shoot up school systems.
Mm-hmm.
But being free to be you can free a person mentally. But just because a person wants to ask, you see, me asking is no different from someone in church asking for your testimony. You see what I'm saying? The same way y'all are asking me what made you start your channel. So I can't ask you what made you start, you know what I'm saying, being this way. I'm not judging you. It's curiosity. It's curiosity. And I think the more we ask questions, the more we'll learn and the less fear would be out there. You see what I'm saying?
Linda, how about we keep our
So if
bedroom
you don't like
activities
my reality, no, you're not supposed to hide your reality. Who said that? Who said that? Who said you're supposed to hide your reality? So if you don't like my reality, I'm supposed no. No.
I ain't say you had to. I said you be great in whatever skin you
Yeah.
want to be in.
Yeah, whatever you
feel
do,
that
be
that's
great
how
doing
you feel
it.
that you
Hell.
are. That's how you are.
I just told y'all RuPaul great at being RuPaul.
But don't condemn me if I don't address you how you want to be addressed, because that's not how I was taught to address people.
I'm not allowed to ask you to call me by my name. I haven't been calling. I'm getting a little confused here. We don't run around telling everyone I'm a feet. Okay, someone help me catch up here. Because I'm not in this to hurt nobody's business. I thought we all was having a discussion and that we all were like touching and agreeing and educating each other. And I see that there's something going on here. So
south.
Right. So I'm just trying to understand this because I'm not here to judge anyone.
We're definitely not judging.
I'm not here to judge anyone.
We're just really trying to understand. That was the point of asking the question pertaining to the non-binary binary issue, because we're trying to understand, just like we've been trying to understand about the kids, and we've been trying to understand what's been going on with the case. So just like that, we're still talking and trying to understand what's going on. Nobody's judging anybody.
MW says men are men, women are women, no in between.
Well, that's not what it is no more.
I say, I guess everyone's just going to have their own take on this, but I'm not here to judge anyone. And I don't want anyone to feel...
We have family that's actually trans. So there's absolutely no way that we will sit back and judge anyone pertaining to that, because that them being trans did not take away from their character. They're still great people.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, like, think about it. Just because you like the same sex does not mean that you cannot be a great person. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. Just because you like the same sex does not mean, okay, the speaker of the White House right now, what's her name? Someone put her name out there. What's the black lady who's the speaker of the White House right now that does all the meetings in the White House? And we were just talking about Brittany Griner earlier. Is she not of that community? Did that matter when we were talking about how great she was on the court and how unfairly she was mistreated for a half-empty vape pen in Russia? Did that matter?
Jean Marie.
There it is. Okay, she's part of the LGBTQ community. You see what I'm saying? But no one's knocking her. No one's knocking her. I can give a damn who people sleep with. I just asked a question. I know what's for me and what's not for me, but I'm not going to approach someone else and tell them what's you know what I'm saying, this is bad or this is no. I'm not God. I can't judge any damn body, but I can ask a question.
But I've had a student at 10 years old feel like they were in the wrong body. They were not in the right body.
And you got there from asking questions, right? Right, Marta? How did you and that 10-year-old student get on that subject? Did you ask a question? Corinne, yeah, that's her name. That's her name. That's her name. But she's a part of that community too. But who cares? Hell, she's still in the White House. You see what I'm saying? That's my point. That didn't stop her from being in the damn White House.
Mm-hmm.
Who gives a damn? So nah, don't take it like that. I asked a question because I have people in my family that I have to understand. So I thought if I asked someone who had experience that they can relate to me, how I can, and well, we can do some problem solving. I thought we were coming together up in here. I thought we was coming together up in here. I thought we was educating each other. You know, that's my thing. I'm not here to judge nobody. Nobody. Hey, listen, some of the coolest people I've ever met in the world has been gay people. Y'all say what y'all want to say. Y'all say what y'all want to say. It's a touchy subject, but you got to know how to handle the subject. Know that everyone's human and everyone has a heart and everyone deserves to be loved and accepted. And I don't think it's a hard subject at all. As long as you're not casting judgment, you know what I'm saying? As long as you're not casting judgment and condemning people, I don't see what's so hard about the subject. Real talk. Accept people for who the hell they are and move on. But that's not going to stop me from asking questions because I want to understand. I didn't start understanding law by not asking questions. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to ask questions so that I can further my understanding. That's not to throw someone off and make someone feel shaded. That's not what that is.
Right, Scott. That's absolutely right. Family is still family, no matter what, however they want to live their life. They're still family. You're still not going to let anybody do anything wrong to them.
Mm-hmm.
Rather, you want to deal with their type of lifestyle or not. Just like somebody said, it's just like not liking your best friend's boyfriend or husband. You deal with it. Deal with it or don't deal with it.
Right. I'm not here to judge anybody because I don't agree with making anyone feel less than human. That's the problem with the world right now, is that we have uppity, entitled, privileged people who trample and impede on other people's justices and rights and realities. You see what I'm saying? That's what's wrong with this country. I'm not one of those people. Those are the problems that I built this platform to address and fix. So we should be able to talk about anything on this platform without anyone getting their feelings hurt. And no one's going to judge anyone on this platform. That's just how it is. That's how it's going to be. Now, I said that. Because that's what I believe.
It's getting late for me. I think I'm going to go ahead and get the kids together. Make sure they're all laying down. Either leave you at that or you do what you do. But it's late for me. I appreciate y'all's support. And it's our anniversary where Andrew is.
Yeah, it's our anniversary where Andrew is. It's our anniversary.
So thank you guys. Thank you for listening. Thank you for being around.
No, Marta, wait, baby, before you go, read Marta's comment. Y'all, we need to let's uplift Marta some more. Y'all are trying to say that teachers encourage this, but go back to that, please. Thank you for the happy anniversaries. Thank you.
But it's the kids who rule the world.
I'm not saying teachers start this. I think the students are comfortable going to the teachers rather than the parents. So I think the teachers are saving those students, if that makes any sense. Rather than those students hold everything in and want to kill themselves, I think those students have a outing, you know what I'm saying, by at least having a teacher to go to. That's what I believe. So if it wasn't for a good teacher to listen and understand, then we really be in a more.
Right, and we're not saying that the teachers are doing this. We're just saying from our experience with our teenagers, it was teachers that pried to get information. And they were there and they're asking, well, are you all right? Is everything at home? And this was every time this child turns around. So, of course, now, if you're going to continue to ask this question, this child is going to come up with something to tell you, to keep you entertained, because now you're all in my business. They're going to actually tell you something. And that's all we're saying. We're just saying for people to pry. If they're not coming to you and they're not saying whatever to you, and right, you see something's wrong or something there, then that's one thing. If you can absolutely tell that there's something going on, that's one thing. But when you just continue to pry, and then you're sending CPS to the house every other day, that's something different.
Thank you, One Solve. And we have to learn, y'all, that it's about content of character. It's not racist to call out content of character, y'all. It's not racist to call out content of character. If being parents are like, girl, you can't be a he. But see, this is up to the parents. Now, one thing we can't do now, we were just talking about judgment. Each parent is different, and each parent has a different set of beliefs and opinions. So we can't tell every parent how to parent.
Exactly, and that's again why we're having these discussions, because somebody might be going through that, and somebody in here may have already been through that, and may can help somebody go know how to deal with it. But we have nieces that we have spoken to, that we've asked the question, they're told us they're bi or they're gay. That's just something that we will have to accept. I have not heard that from my kids, but I have asked, and I would want to know. So I have asked because I want to let them know that they're okay with coming to me and talk to me about this. They don't have to go anywhere else but to me because I'm asking and I want to know. I'm not going to get mad about it or anything. I just need to know what I'm dealing with. So when my niece is sitting around here and she don't want to wear skirts anymore, she's not wearing dresses anymore, and her hair's wore this way, and she's walking this type of way, then and I've already talked to her and I know that she says she's gay, then that is what it is, and I'm going to treat it as such.
Right.
I'm not going to be mad at her about it. But now at least we've had that conversation. Now I know. Now
I know how to approach you. Right.
Into a skirt, not to force you into a dress, because that's just something that's not what you're doing now.
Right. But if we don't know, if we don't ask the necessary questions, then we can't be appropriate in how we deal with these things. We can't be appropriate. You know. So no shade thrown at anyone, man. Live your reality. Y'all better understand, can't nobody live your life for you. And you're only going to live once. You only live once. So you better live your truth, live your reality, no matter what it is, while you're here.
Exactly.
Because no one could do that for you.
Exactly.
And excuse my language, but fuck if people agree or disagree with your reality. As long as you're living your truths, that's all that matters.
And that's how we try to tell our kids. That's how we try to tell them. You might not dress how other people dress. You might not wear your hair how other people dress. But if that's how you want it, that's how you want to wear your hair, then that's fine with me. That's totally fine with me, as long as you look like you've been groomed. That's fine with me. Mm-hmm. But we gotta take an interest in these kids. We definitely gotta know what's going on with them.
Definitely. Hey, can we get this thing up? 8 more likes, y'all. 8 more likes, y'all. 8 more likes. Can we get it to 100 likes, y'all? 8 more likes. There's somebody in here right now. There's 8 people in here who has not hit that thumbs up button, y'all. Let's do it, y'all.
Y'all have been awesome. Come on, y'all.
Let's make it a record-breaking night. We got 94. Let's go, y'all. Record-breaking night, y'all. Great conversation, great understanding, great people, great intellect. You know what I'm saying? We're 6 away, y'all. Okay, we're 5 away. We're 5 away, y'all. Let's do it. Can we do it? This is a record. This is a record. Take care. Take care. All right, Castor Troy. All right. We got 95, y'all. We got 95. Can we get 96? Can we get 96? Paul, I like you too, Paul. Paul, I'm going to put you in blue, Paul. Paul, I'm going to put you in blue, Paul.
So you have 25 kids in a room. You're going to stop and discuss this. I just don't feel like it should be discussed. I feel like that's something that should have been discussed at home. That's where it should start at. That's where y'all say that's where the raising starts at. That's where we should be raising our kids to be respectful before they even come to
let the parents handle that.
Before they even come to the teacher's classroom, we should have already been teaching.
I'm blue, says Paul.
Our kids respect.
Grounds.
So no, I just feel like that is a home thing. That's something that should be discussed at home. And I can say I would feel some type of way if my elementary child is coming to me telling me that they feel this way. I will discuss it. I'll keep an eye on it. We'll come back to it. But no, I just don't feel like you being in elementary should
5 more, y'all.
About that.
Right. This should be the furthest thing away from your mind in elementary school. At least that's how I look at it. I want my children to go to school and get writing and arithmetic and spelling. One-time nation, you know what I'm saying? Objection, grounds. You know, I want my children to go to school and get the necessary academics that they need. Some of this stuff can be left out of school.
Yes. Exactly.
Why is it not okay to add woke into the school agenda, but it's okay to add binary, non-binary? You understand what I'm saying? We have to draw the line somewhere. We have to be fair all around.
Exactly.
Yeah, give us a great anniversary gift, y'all. I agree with Marta. Great anniversary gift, y'all. 100 likes, y'all. I gotta get the dogs out.
Thank
I said, we got 1-year-old twin babies that's finna be 2 in December, y'all. We gotta get back to them. I might go get the babies and put them on camera if that's gonna get me 100 likes. I'll go get the babies right now if they ain't asleep. Y'all want to see some baby twins? Y'all want to see some baby twins? Y'all want to see both sets of the twins?
Two more. Let's hit the like button if you haven't hit the like button.
Hey, watch this. I'm gonna show y'all both sets of twins. Both sets of twins. Can y'all come out here, please?
She said y'all are living in a different era.
Both sets of twins. Can y'all come out here, please? We need both sets of twins out here. We want to show these awesome people how the higher powers blessed us with two sets of twins. I want you to hold your twin sister. Jeremiah, come hold your twin brother. One time. Y'all walk on around here. Y'all walk on around here. I'm gonna let y'all meet my beautiful babies, because y'all are some beautiful people. Okay, y'all are some beautiful people. So here it is. Y'all walk around here. Walk around here. Jeremiah.
Thank you, Marta.
Where's QJ? We got 98, y'all.
Thank you.
We got 98, y'all.
Tomorrow, definitely.
Jeremiah, walk around here. Walk around here. All right, y'all. This is my junior right here. This is QJ, who needs a diaper change. This is QJ, and this is his sister. Come here. Come here. This is his sister, Kobe Gianna. Yes, named after Kobe and his daughter. Kobe Gianna is her name, spelled with the Q. So here's our second set of twins, who will be 2 on December 12th. You know, yes, we got dogs too.
We got dogs, we got birds, we got
everything. We got love in this house, y'all. We got love in this house. Now watch this, y'all. We got a 13-year-old set of twins too, y'all. Oh, we got 99. Come here, big twins. Y'all can get us 100. Come here, big twins.
Marta, you can't challenge me to be a 5th grade substitute teacher, because it ain't gonna work. It's not gonna work, because I will go to jail. I will be the first teacher that they will be sent in jail for beating somebody's child. So you ain't gotta worry about challenging me on that one, because I will not do it.
Come here, 13-year-olders. Here we go, y'all. He go to 2 twins that started it all, y'all. The 13-year-olders, y'all. Here we go. The oldest in the house right now is the 2 13-year-olds that y'all are about to see. This is Jeremiah.
Thank you, guys.
This is Jeremiah. And this is his twin sister, Jamiria, who's trying not to Come on, y'all.
Thank you, guys.
Awesome. 2 sets of twins, y'all.
Can y'all see them?
4 kids, 2 birthdays. Great looking family. Thank you so much. Hey, Scott, you rock, Scott. You rock, Scott.
They keep us young, y'all, or something.
Hey, I admit I'm old. They keep her young. I admit I'm old. Where are the likes? Somebody say, where are the likes? 100, y'all. Can we get 100, y'all?
I said we had 100 in them.
We need one more, y'all.
We need one more.
One more thumbs up, y'all. Let's do it. It's been a record-breaking night. Great conversation. We done met family tonight.
You're absolutely right, Paul.
Yeah, they look like they mama. You see that daddy ugly as hell? Of course they look like they mama. You see daddy ugly as hell.
Thank you, Linda. I'm trying to do what I can. I'm trying. You know, we can only do so much.
I have cracked many mirrors in my day. Don't play with me.
It's fun to say hello, Jeremiah. They say hello, Jeremiah and the twin sister.
Yes, it's a blessing.
They say hello.
It's a blessing. Oh, 100 likes thanks to Blue. Thank you, Blue. Blue, just for that, you're going in blue. Blue, just for that, you're going in blue.
Thank you, Andrew.
Thank you, y'all. Record-breaking night. Record-breaking night, y'all.
Thank you, Scott, so much.
We're breaking records.
Maria said hello, Jeremiah.
I said we're breaking records.
Thank you, guys. This has been such an awesome night. I thank y'all for supporting us tonight. We had such fun. And hope we didn't lose anybody.
And we will be back tomorrow night. If y'all see me live during the daytime, feel free to stop in.
Thank you, Marta. Thank you for posting it on Facebook.
But we would definitely be back tomorrow night, y'all. We would definitely be back. So turn those notifications on. Turn those notifications on. And y'all know it's nothing but love.
Yes, Linda. Yes, we do. We love our kids. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing us on Facebook. And y'all remember, no matter what, let's walk away from this looking at content of character and not race, y'all.
Exactly. We don't
Okay.
care what color, what
One time.
the Democrat, you Republican. If you nice to us, we nice to you.
Yeah, I don't
That's
care
how
if you
that works.
Democrat, Republican,
You
black,
scratch my
white.
back, I scratch
Right.
your back. That's all
Right.
that matters.
As long as you are a productive human being,
Exactly.
that's all that matters.
We need to make this world a better place, and all this racism and all that is not making it a better place. So that's we need to just go ahead and get away from that.
There we go. Well said. Thank you for the anniversary. Happy anniversaries. Thank you for rocking out with us. Y'all, I feel so bad about getting off here because we still got 41 people in here that don't want to go to bed yet. And truthfully, I don't want to go to bed. Okay, 40 people. But I don't want to go to bed either. You know what? 101, y'all. Let's do it. There's somebody else in here right now that can push that like button. I know it. I know it. I know there's somebody that can do it. I know it.
Come on, man. I know it's someone in here that can push that like button and get to 101. There it is! Yes! Good night, Maria. Exactly. Hey, my man said F for bedtime. It's real up in here.
It's real up in here. We got that 101.
You're absolutely right. We do all have different experiences. That's why you can't always judge because everybody go through different things.
All right, you know what? Before we get off, especially to you moderators, what do y'all want to talk about tomorrow night in tomorrow's live? And how many of y'all can commit to being there? What do y'all want to talk about tomorrow for tomorrow's live? And how many people can commit to being there? I will be live between 7 and 8 tomorrow, 8 at the latest. We will be live.
We will look into that, Blue. Thank you for letting us know about that.
All right. Hey, y'all, it's been real. Y'all are a great audience. Y'all are great people. Remember, it's not what you go through, it's how you come out of it. Rodney Reed. Okay, I can promise you tomorrow we will have a live on Rodney Reed. We're going to get to know who Rodney Reed is. If you have any information on Rodney Reed, can you please send it to We Are Gods, Gods with the Z instead of an S, We Are Gods 2018 at yahoo.com.
The devil is a lie, and there ain't no more twins here. But we can pretend.
Put the emails out there, baby, please. Can you put the emails out there? We're going to put the emails out there. If y'all have any stories that y'all want us to cover, any lives, anything y'all want to talk about, y'all email us and y'all be here tomorrow. Same place, same time, y'all. We're going to get it crunk. We're going to get it lit. This has been a record-breaking live all the way around. All the way around. There we go, y'all. There we go, y'all. We Are Gods 2018 at yahoo.com. That is the email you can send your ideas to. That is how you reach out, y'all. Or you can find me on Facebook as well.
What is it on Facebook?
Facebook, that's a good question. I have to look out what I'm under on Facebook.
I think it's still on the Mr.
No, you got my phone, so
Unconscious.
you got my phone. So.
Mm-hmm. Not in the morning.
Or they wanted to go live in the morning.
Shoot, Marie was asking in the morning, not in the morning.
Well, when is a good time for y'all? Because, I mean, I don't mind. I can go live whenever. Y'all let me know when the good times are. All right, when is your good time at where you can be here? And I'll orchestrate this whole thing around when you can be here. Because I want everybody to speak up. I want it to be lit like it was tonight, y'all. I want it to be lit. This was everything, y'all. And I'm going to admit something to y'all. I was going to shut this channel down. I was going to shut it down, y'all. My, what's the word I'm looking for? My presence, y'all, hasn't been consistent on this channel because I was going through it, you know, about the likes I was getting and stuff like that. But now that everything's coming together, if y'all can promise me y'all will be here, I can promise you that I'll be there as well. You know, and that's just how we gonna roll. All right. So y'all let me know. We gotta hop off, baby. We gotta change some babies and stuff. I will be here. I do not know who he is, but I wanted to talk about how New York City has to pay employees who lost. Get us the information, or you get up on the information and you share it with us tomorrow on this live. if I got to give you my number for you to call and speak and everyone can hear you, we're going to work this thing out somehow. You will be heard. Everyone will be heard. I can guarantee that. All right? All right. Don't ever shut down. All right. You work tomorrow, Maria? What time are you off, Maria? What time are you off, Maria? Linda K, thank you so much, Linda. We enjoy you as well. Thank you for being active. Thank you for putting your opinions out there, and thank you for just being here. Thank you so much. All right, well, we got to change some babies, y'all. We got to get on out of here. We got to
Have a great one.
All right, it's so hard to say goodnight, y'all. It's so hard. It's so hard. I do not want to go. I hope I see all y'all again. Put your email in comments for us. I'm hooked. Thank you, Linda. You know what? I'm hooked too. And I'm going to make sure you stay hooked too. I guess everybody is going to be moderators. Messing with me, I'm going to give everybody a reason to come back because everybody's going to be in blue. So there ain't going to be nobody that's going to be able to kick nobody out, y'all. Hey, Linda, I bet you're blue. All right, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. That's what we'll go with. Tomorrow at 8. Tomorrow at 8, we will reconvene, y'all. All right, tomorrow at 8 Eastern Time. I'm in Florida. Is there anyone?
See you later.
All right, later, y'all. And well, you know what? Let me close this thing out how I close this thing out. Y'all stay real, stay woke, stay uncut, be inspired, be great, and most of all, be you.
Whatever you is, whatever you want to be, whatever you feel like you are for today.
We're going to give you that one more again. Stay real, stay woke, stay uncut. Be inspired, be great, and most of all,
be you.
Be you, because no one else can. All right? With that being said, good night, love to all, and we're out.